So I'm here. I hope I'm audible. I'm sending the links and make sure all of you are joining. The link is already in the description. Late Pani. I'm a little late. Us talking here to put us in on Discord. So I'm slightly late here. No problem. We need something. Okay, screen actually. The screen is not available right now. I think it's available. Available. My game has just started against Rotary case. Thankfully, Arena has somehow started. We have Lodi, overall focus, Jian, deleted user, everyone is here. The arena occurs every day, so make sure you are joining it every day, guys. That's what we expect from you. It is for the whole month of August, and maybe we are going to do so many other prize money arena as well. So that is what it is. I hope I'm audible. I'm not sure. Let me check. Yeah, I am audible, and my stream is not going. Oh, I won the game. So my stream needs to get set up for YouTube and Kick as well, which I have not set up. So let me, like today I was using horizontal screen, current correct account. Yes. Okay, let me do Twitch Connect here. No, no, no. I clicked the wrong thing. So I'll be connecting my account of Twitch actually. Oh, nah. I need a mobile phone. What is going on? Why is the camera not focusing on me? Hello. Okay, finally. My, it will take some time for me to connect my Twitch account to stream at there as well. Do you know all of your Gmail password, guys? I don't know maximum of my things password. I never care about the password. I keep such a password that not neither me I can guess nor other can guess. So generally that are my way how I keep my passwords. Nobody can guess it, nor me can guess it. Like I can also not guess it. So that is how the passwords are kept on my accounts. I'm here. We are having 10 of you in the arena, so good to see all of you here. I won the game somehow because my opponent just abandoned the game. Join the arena below. That is what I will write more once more in the notes section. What next? I hope I'm connected on Twitch. Oh, we're going to get some two-step verification. Two-step verification is a must-have thing if you are anyone who streams or does this public thing. Your account matters a lot. Then you need to have two-step verification, even though it can be bypassed as well. But still, it is very important. Like at 90% of the cases, it has uh, a meaning. So that is why I also keep two-step verification here. Okay, apply. Okay. Okay, now I think I can start streaming on Twitch base as well. For some reason, my face cam is not doing the, I mean, is not correct. Okay, I will make the screen correct. I was in a hurry here. I came slightly late. What's wrong with this? Wait. So everything is slightly not managed because I was streaming something else in the daytime. Hello, Master Chess. How are you doing? Yes, I need to give prize to Motu Patlu. That's the main thing. Motu Patlu has transferred it to Prazu, but he just said me once. He did not said me multiple times. So for that reason, I mean, I need a proper message from Motu Patlu on chess.com. I mean, it's 50 rupees, so I have to transfer it. It was won by Motu Patlu, so he wanted to transfer it to Prazu. So I want message from Motu Patlu on chess.com. and I can transfer the prize. Okay, there are 15 of you here. Welcome everyone to our arena. Welcome everyone to our stream. Good to see all of you here. Make sure you are hitting that like button, guys, whenever you join our stream. That really helps the channel. And that's all. I don't force anyone to subscribe. I my chats are generally always on non. I mean, on every just everyone mode. It's not on subscriber modes. Most of the times. Hello, Ayus. Welcome in. Oh, Kalo Yatri is here today. I have to give him prize as well. This guy has also not claimed one of his prize. Erika Das Pro, Ike the Legend, just for fun. That's my bishop. Deleter user, Zian, Ayus, overall focus, King Builder, Lordy, Rotrike, all of us are here. Vivek Sarkar joins the arena. We are going to watch some of the game as well in between, and we are also going to play some of the games. Because today I'm having slight of my energy because I have not played any chess today. I've just watched some EWC World Cup. I hope my everyone is connected and I can start some game. I think still you can win. Like get the Gmail and open the external account. If it really doesn't open up, then I can still transfer the price to Prezi. It doesn't really matter too much because that person is not available and a week is already passed. So I can will transfer it to Prezi then. Okay, let's go for the game two. That is what we are going to do. I hope the game starts here. Everything is fine now. Yeah, it is. Am I streaming on Kick or not? I'm not sure. Let me get that docs. My OBS is way complex to see, guys. Oh, I mean, I need to do that. Yeah, I'm streaming on Kick as well. My OBS is a mess. Oh, no, 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 no. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Okay, thanks God. I was on it at the last second. I will transfer, don't worry. I will transfer. But yeah, it would be more better if multiple people had messaged, but no problem, I will transfer it. Let's see. Sagrov Ulap from which country is he from? Portugal. Oh, okay. He pushes that pawn. Let's just go mad on the queen side. Let's go here. So I'm expanding rapidly on the queen side. That's what I'm doing. I also need to play this two move, which I'm not playing so far. I'm now going to do this and then, yes, you know where I'm focusing, right? That side. Queen might join the b3 square in the most possible scenarios. And there we have. Knight rotates here, trying to put pressure on this square. This knight is free, but there is this pinned, so that is not free. I have not opened up any queen check, otherwise queen can escape and then knight can take knight, so that is not allowed. I'm going to castle. Let's see what happens next. Everyone, those who are here, you're welcome to our stream. I can try to start some songs here, possibly. That background music, I mean. Okay, he plays h6, a very good move, I would say. Let me capture this first. Now my opponent's move decides what I should be doing. He goes here. Now if I want to trade, I can trade and I can win one pawn. That's the whole equation. At the end of the day, I win one pawn of this square. So that's all I win. And with this much, I have to play the rest of the game with single pawn advantage. I'm going to castle my king's sword. This square is defended enough number of times. This rook might belong to c1. This rook might belong to d1. So those will be the few maneuvers that we are going to Do the rook lands on the seventh rank. I really like that move from my opponent. Rook can join there. I have to push that. Yes, not bad. I'm going to push it. I think I'm good. Why have I to do this every day? Knight appears here. Knight is looking there. What else is the knight looking? We can go here. I'm not even caring what the knight is even looking at. If I win one pawn here, that's enough to complexify the position against my 500 elo opponent and then try to win. Thank you for the rook. There we go. We have traded few more things. This appears with a check. Therefore, we don't have to worry too much. This pawn is pushed and there will be a new queen appearing on the board. That's falling. That will fall. Let's go. We are going to promote as well, and then this, and then this, and then this, then this, then this, then this. In between, if anything comes, it will come with a check most generally. So yeah, we will like own the game too as well. Hello, anime community. How are you doing, bro? Good to see you here. Make sure you are joining our arena, Chai-Pani Arena today as well. If you are there, bro says hello and bro says bye. I don't know what's wrong. uh, we have touched my bishop on 2-2. Just for fun, 1-2-1-2. Vivek Sarkar is on 1-1-1. Abhinav Bro joins the arena. Ayush is there. Overall focus is there. Prazu joins the arena 1-2. Kalo Yatri 1-2. Irika Das Pro 1-2. Lordi is 1-2. Rodrike is here 0.5 by 3. Kisui 0 by 0. Guild User 0 by 1. King Builder 0 by 1. And Sakrov, Zian, Naman. We have so many people. Malik Bhai is not in the arena. Or Malik, Okay, let's go. Next time playing Ayus. E4, E5 is on the board and we are going towards the Petrov defense. My opponent gives me a pawn, so I grab it and we go with the D4 on the board. He goes there, we attack him. And I think black is a tempo up in this condition. Maybe. No, maybe or maybe not. Let me castle sort. Castling is a must to do thing. I wanted my opponent to go in a position which he doesn't understand too much. Let's go here. He decides to go there. I go there. And I go there. So who has the center? It's me, I guess. Queen goes here, queen goes there. Oh no. What the? What? Let's go with the horse. First, I don't know why I hung that. Oh no. What's wrong with me, bro? What's wrong with me, bro? What's wrong with me, bro? Why did I hung that? I played a full good game and I started good and then I hung some very normal thing. Oh no. Why I forgot that thing? I forgot the rook has opened up. What to do now, guys? What to know? I mean, what to do now? There we go. It's mate. Let him do that. And let's play Lodi. We are playing Lodi. We lost to Ayus very terribly. I was in a good position there. I somehow forgotten completely that thing is hanging. I don't know what happened to me for a short while. My opponent goes with S4. S4 is a pawn move which pushes a pawn, doesn't address the center. So what we are going to do is we are going to basically put two pawns in the center and then hope everything ends up in our favor. My opponent leaves the center, and once you do not control the center, you are not controlling the game. Let's make some quick moves. Thank you for the queen. I don't know why I took there. It's a bad move. I just want some simplification. That's all. I'm trying to play fast just to confuse my opponent. There's no any other reason why I'm trying to play fast. It's just to confuse my opponent. My opponent goes with knight here attacking my q. That looks cool, but it is not. Queen d7, long castle, short castle, everything is possible at some point. Bro attacks me. I would like to go back. You wanna repeat? Obviously not. Next I go here. I hope now you don't repeat it at least. Let me go with this move first. Bro is going weird ways. Now this is quite under control, and we are simply bringing pieces back. Central control is always key. We have to control the center to control the game correct. I am plus 12 in material. So by material wise, I am already better. My opponent is pushing his pawn, trying to attack my king, but that attack is simply not gonna come. We attack this. When he goes there, I go up. I'm trying to see other ways in which I can attack. For now, this is all that I have. I'm threatening a check to the king. Once my queen infiltrates, the rest is gonna be easy. The rooks are in the center. Mm, I can sack the queen, but why? Just don't sack. Why? I mean, as long as it is not forced, why to sack anything, right? We can sack a rook maybe, just trying to be fancy. Then give a check and try to grab that. That's a little bit better than what could have happened in other ways. Let's go here. We don't have that thing allowed. We have this thing. We have that thing. Then we have that. We have that. We have this. So this should give me the win. Dilip Yadav is here. What's wrong in my room? AK the legend, Agrawal family, all of are here. I have done the pre-moves and that is the way. Next we are going to play once again. Now I'm paired against AK the legend. For some reason I'm just getting paired against the lower rated players and I'm able to win against them. I'm here going with the London system. The most solid, the most challenging and a good opening system is London system. It is simply a system that gives you a good a good position out of the opening. This is pretty surprising, but that's truth. That's the beauty of London system. Is going to give you some good position out of the opening no matter what you do. And that's the main reason I don't like London system. Because yeah, I like the opening where you need to struggle a little bit to get certain advantage. You don't need to just play anything and you get an advantage. Here we go. This is the beauty of London system. Play whatever, get in good position, get a good position, get in advantage, win the game. That's the basic formula. We are almost winning this game. There is checkmate going to happen on the board. Otherwise, he has to sack everything, bishop, queen, and everything. He decides to resign. We get the win. We move forward to the next game where we are against Ayus. This time I'm going to take the win that slipped away in the last game. So we are with e4 versus Sicilian. Sicilian is generally good, but let's see. I will attack completely like a madman on the king. Bro strikes in the center. Where is your horse moving forward? What is its future? We attacking this. Simply a pawn. I'm trying to think what else can I do. Bro goes there, rook goes here. Queen appears here. Uh, Pawn appears here. Rook appears here. Pawn here. I think it's possible. Either pawn is pushed or takes occurs. Let's go. Either you push the pawn or you go for takes. Push the pawn will drop that. So let's see what happens next. Wait, I am not sure what he's doing. I don't know. If I go there, he has that. Sadly, if I go here, then he goes there. I go target. I don't know. Next time going here, my idea is to go there. Takes doesn't work. I don't know. No idea. It's very hard sometimes when you want to understand these positions. The position starts getting harder and harder and harder. For example, this the position we are right now in. It's not that easy. Oh, that's slightly weird. Oh, why did I go there? Oh no. 4 minute versus 129. Just eliminated. No way, I'm not happy with what had happened here. What am I doing, bro? Queen here is just such a weird and wrong move. I am just clueless. Whatever is happening, I'm not able to play correct. That is what I admit. You sure what you are doing, bro? That's good. What? 19 some seconds. Nice. So what? I go here, I go there, I go there. That was so stupid from me. What did I do here? This rook f2 was just not necessary. Rook here and there is no way. Whatever, I mean, other side can do. There is like, he can grab it, but it's not enough. I don't know. I played a little wrong at the end. I was completely better here. Bishop takes f8, rook takes f8, queen takes f3, rook there. I did the whole game correct at the end. Hello, Harshit Jaswal. You can join our arena, bro. We are having the arena. Let's play against overall focus. How to beat this person. Because that's what I want in this game. I want to beat this guy. Today he's playing a little active more. Generally, he used to play so passive that we had no idea what he used to play. I'm using the most boring hippo setup. Hippo setup is one of the most boring thing. I'm trying to create some pawn break in the position, if possible. And here we have the position getting closed. White certainly has some more space in this position. That's all that he has. There is nothing except that thing that white has. As a black, I have to try my best to create some pressure in the on the queen side, most probably. Just want to break some of the focus of overall focus. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Let's go. Let's point the horse at the right squares. That is very tricky. I want what I want. And there we have the bishop getting trapped. Knight takes, rook takes, pawn takes, knight here, bishop here. I don't know. Attack the bishop. If he pushes the pawn, we grab that possibly, and both of the bishops are hanging. Looks like we are going to beat overall focus. Hello, Capital Kingdom. How are you doing, bro? My queen lands on d6, probably rook c8, and these moves are coming. Queen lands there, queen rook c8, most possible. Knight c5, knight. There is what you are going to watch, witness. Hello, knight. What are you doing? You are defending that, right? I think my king will be safe now once I go there, there, there. No, not there. Maybe slightly different route is what I'm gonna take. Huh. What next? Taking this free pawn is complete nonsense, but it looks good. Yeah, it looks good, guys. So I'm going to take. The only advantage that I have is the central control. Once you have that thing, you can do anything. It simply doesn't matter. I mean, it matters, but not too much. Queen goes here. That kid will be hanging at some point. That's defended by the rook. That's defended by the horse. His pawn if pushes. I mean, my side opens up. So my opponent needs to be more careful in these positions, I believe, than me. We plant our bishop here. I'm trying to think what else can I do. That pawn will be hanging at some point with rook c6. Rook takes d6. That pawn is not going anywhere. He's pushing the pawn. We are going with our rook. Let's see. I'm good, bro. I'm good as well. 30-second versus 40. 1600 versus 1300. I'm a piece up. That's what I'm up in material. I don't understand what exactly is he going to achieve with this move. For now, yes, I'm attacking him. And I'm not only attacking him, I'm really, really attacking him. I'm trying my best. That's a cool little move, but I have this. So yeah, bro. Try to think for your things. Oh no. I have some time to think, so why worry when you have time? I don't really understand that move. Let me go there. Oh wow, what a move, man. I like it. What? How is this so difficult? What? I don't know. My internet is so bad, guys. What's wrong? I have 14 seconds. Where did the time lost? 10, 2. No, I played fast. I didn't take that much time also. I don't really understand. I was completely winning and I lost the game. The- That's like mate in 2. There is nothing left. Let me get some water. I don't know what's going wrong with me. I'm unable to play the correct moves. 25 minutes is remaining. We'll be looking at other games. Vivek Sarkar is on 6 on 6. So let me be back soon. So yes, I'm back. Checkmate says, "Hello, bro. How are you doing? Will you collaborate with me? Do you have a channel? Do you have anything like that? I'll do stream chess, and if you have like 500 plus subs, we can maybe. I mean, genuine 500 subs." Okay, so we got 4 by 7. Only defeated the small rated players. I lost the winning games even with the good players. Now we are going to watch some of the games. Vivek Sarkar is on 7 on 7. Let's see who is he playing someone or whom are you going to watch? So at the start, I would like to start the game watching from touch my bishop against deleted user who are in the end game, and deleted user is having a good position. He's about to checkmate and Pleon is about to get flagged. And the game, what? Oh, sorry. Pleon was white. Okay, Pleon was about to checkmate. I was looking a wrong way. So the game ends in a draw. Pleon could not checkmate because with a queen and a king, you can't do pre-moves. You need a rook and a queen to pre-move.
The queen!
So that's the main reason. Opponent had so much of time. Opponent is going too fast, and here the game ends in a draw. Next, we are going to watch other game. By other game, I mean Akash HBU against Naman Garg. In this position, a 1600, Naman Garg is playing a 2157 Akash HBU. Bishop takes c5, queen takes d5, and this bishop can give a check and take this, but the rook is already defending it, so that doesn't work. Your tactics doesn't work. The queen is looking at the rook, queen is looking at the f7. There isn't much bishop goes anyway, offering a queen trade. I think white should accept the queen trade. Maybe it was not the best actually, given that the knight is passive. So yeah, what I thought was wrong. Bishop b6 attacks the horse. Horse is defended by the rook. This move is not possible. Somehow black king needs to activate itself. It's two knight versus two bishop, and two rooks are on the board. Once the rook gets traded, I don't think two knights are going to hold against two bishops. We can see different things here. There's nothing that can be said for sure. C3 is playing defending the knight. The rook goes to d6. Maybe there is this move, and that move is played. We are looking at that square as well. For this thing will occur at some point between these two. So yes, there are a few things with knight f5 that favors white. Maybe that, maybe this. And once the rooks gets traded and this pawn gets traded, first I think you should be doing this. Nobody sees that move for some reason. Still, you can do that. Now there are other moves as well. You can focus on this square more and more. Prediction for top 5. I don't believe in predictions, as Guke says. Oh, sorry. Cancelled the game. My bad. Sorry. I was trying to watch. Bishop goes back. The rooks are also traded. Knight goes here. Two knight versus two bishops. So generally, bishop pair has more advantage against two knights. So will that advantage appear on the board, or will it just go for the knight side? Because the bishop side is already getting low on time. He's on 28 seconds. The Night side is having more time, so nights are very tricky in time travels. So that might happen. The bishop side is going to win one pawn on the queen side. So that's all that is with bishop side. He's bringing his king in the center. There was some other move actually. What is the best move here? Oh wow. This nobody finds it. Probably this game is heading towards knight side winning this because of his extra time. There are so much weird things that is going on the board. And here we go to 2200 or 2100 rated players claims a victory and opponent loses on the time. Next we are going to watch other game where Ayus is facing Kalwayatri. Ayus is with black pieces, Kalwayatri is with white pieces. Kalwayatri had won prize one day, but Drew has not claimed it yet. Rook to e8, bishop, pawn to c3, connecting the d4 or enforcing the d4. White has a good pawn structure on the queen side, so any endgame is favorable for white. White is also one pawn up, so that's the advantage white has. White would love to go into endgames because any endgames is favorable for white because of his superior pawn structure. Black would love to induce some weaknesses around the queen side and use his pieces to attack it. That can be a plan. H6 is played, asking questions to the bishop whether it wants to give up for the knight or it wants to go back. Bishop goes back. G5 would be too aggressive now because there are so many pieces on the board with the two bishops eyeing down this side. Like this, you don't feel safe. The knight is still on b1 square. I don't know why this knight is not developed. So far, it has already been 15 moves in the game, and that thing is still not developed. The queens are traded, and white is going towards slightly of the endgame. Any endgame is going to favor whom? It's going to favor white. Does this move exist? Yes, it exists, but nobody has found it. It uses a pin thing. This move existed, nobody found it. I am kind of surprised why nobody found it. Now the knight is pinned. What will he do? Will he use the other knight? Because that's the general move. And at the end, still that thing can appear on the board if any side sees it. Bishop goes back to h2. A very passive move. There was something active in the position. No any side found that. I am flagger. Whom did you flag, Presu? Some exchanges occurs in the center. White is still a pawn up, but that pawn up doesn't matter too much. Order, no. Again, there was the same tactic, and this time it was stronger than earlier times because there was this as well. I don't know. No any sides is looking at it. Still, there is this tactic. No any side is still looking at it. I have no idea. I don't know what to explain. That move is not possible because of that. You have to lose some materials. There were some good tactics going on, and in all the tactical combinations, white somehow came out on the top even though engine was favoring sorry, black came out on the top even though engine was favoring white. Right now black is 2 points up, or let's say an exchange up. The bishop is completely passive. It's not going to do anything in the game. He wants a rook trade because he's up in material. The time situation is not in his favor, so white should keep rooks and bishops everything on the board. He should not allow any type of trade that is occurring. The pawn is lost. This is not what was expected. This isn't good. White could have kept a little longer, some pressures. Black would face little difficulty, but right now Black has an easy win. There isn't much that Black has to do. Black has gotten a passed pawn. He will be pushing that passed pawn. He will have some central passer as well. King will get activated. Another king will just be passive. Rook starts targeting the king side pawns. It's just not necessary. You don't need to target it at all. But he targets it. But anyway, now the king side passer, which was the outside passer, is lost. That was not the best decision, but yeah, it's also fine. There's nothing wrong with that decision as well. Generally, you love to keep the outside passer. Outside passer is a very strong thing in this time scramble and end game. White is going with his own pawn, trying to queen. Rook appears on d2, setting it itself behind the passed pawn. There we go. The bishop is not blundered because it is defended like this. The pawn is moving down. That pawn has no any square to move. And there we go. Black wins this game with 10 seconds remaining on the clock. So will there be a moment when there will be some flaggings going on? The rook is sacrificed. If you take the rook, black queens, and it's rook bishop versus queen with some pawns on the board. White still has some chances, but white would have a better chance if white had not given up the rook. Let's see. I believe white can hold this position at least to a draw. At least to a draw. 6 moves left. The pre-move cannot occur, and this is a draw. Wow, what a good play. Ayush got slightly slow. Probably his internet was not doing the best. That can be a very good excuse when you lose the game, and it's almost true for Nepalese players because our internets are indeed bad. 13 minutes is still remaining of the arena. We are going to watch someone else game. There are so many games going on. 27 of you are here. Let's go. Kilwache is playing against Naman Garg, and there is a time trouble. Naman Garg is almost winning, and there we go. Kilwache gets the timeout. He was slightly underdogs as well. So yeah, Naman Garg wins this game. We could not watch this game for longer, so we are switching to the next game where Kilwaches is played against Harsu, and Kilwaches opens up with Jobava London, completely going in the center with e5. Knight goes back and h4. The aggressiveness is on the board. d6 is placed to neutralize the e5 pawn. Queen d2, not the very best move because this forces a queen trade. There could have been other moves. Bishop takes, and pawn takes. Queen trade occurs on the board, and generally queen trade is better for the lower rated player. Here in this case, it's Harsu. Harsu is 500, Kilwa is 1000. Knight goes to c4. That's a 500 elo move, and this king moves here. That's a not a 1000 elo move. There was a better move. Very late, Kilwa sees that the bishop is going to capture the c4, and bro captures the c4. There is this capture though, but doesn't really matter. Your exchange up anyway, or maybe you're sacrificing a rook for 2 pieces, so it's like that. Rook d8 check, king moves to c1. The pieces will get slowly developed, and I believe white is going to win this game. White has already gotten the advantage that white needed in this game. White could have done better if he had simply captured the bishop on c4 when, sorry, knight on c4 when the knight give check to the king. Knight sets up itself on the f5. Knight develops to f3. One side is having 2 rooks, another is having 1. There are 3 pieces with white, 1 pieces with black. A knight trade is offered in the center. White must accept because white is up in material. The f4 pawn is under attack, and there can be so many moves. g3 was chosen to defend it. Rook f appears on d8. Knight goes back to e2, attacking the rook. Rook has to move, and probably at some point we will see this move. Maybe after c3, this move. Rook appears here, attacking this. Rook appears to e2, defending the horse. The position is pretty balanced. There can be at some point of these moves opening up some lines of trade. White will definitely want a trade in these positions. But definitely there was better moves like this. There's c3 is a cool idea. Knight c3 was also possible. Now in this position, this move is also possible. So there are so many options. Rook appears back to e3. So the rooks are in the king side. This move can be played, I think, because if you capture that, that hangs. Still wait कर दिया खाना खाते. Rook appears here just asking for a trade. There can be some trades in the center. Once the trade occurs, it's gonna be tough, to be honest. It's gonna be tough. The extra knight will get counted. And there we go. We're having a trade. Finally, it's an end game. Rook versus two pieces. Generally, two pieces are supposed to work better if they are coordinated well, but in timetable, rook matters more. As there is a rating difference, I believe the game is going to be in favor of the piece who has advantage, which is white, and the imbalance generally favors the slightly higher rated player. So whenever there is imbalance on the board, it favors the one who has studied the imbalance more. Otherwise, normally the one whose rating is high. So that's the case. In this case, Kilwa is higher rated, so the imbalance of two pieces for a rook is going to favor Kilwa bro. Knight to c7. The rook is almost trapped. By trapped, I mean the rook is not doing anything. This moves indeed traps the rook almost. The rook is useless. And if Kirwa gamer is able to find this move, that is going to be superpower. He was king b1. Opponent didn't see what happened with the last move of Kilwa, and Kilwa grabs the bishop. Now there is knight and bishop on the board, and so many pawns are there. It's the game for Kilwa bro. Opponent is also low on time. The knight keeps a checking, moves closer to the knight. Knight has to move away somewhere. Knight goes back to d8. 17-second versus the minute and 7. There is 3 versus 2 on the king side. That's the only hope that black has. Other than that, black doesn't have any hope. The pawn is pushed with the hope. That move was not necessary. You could have done this, and could have tried. Now this game is a clear win for white. Black has no any chances. Black cannot infiltrate close. Black needs to rotate the king. Till then, black will have lost all of his pawns. Yeah, you can rotate your way. That knight check was unnecessary. If you want to give a check, you can give a check here and maybe set up yourself there. Just sack the bishop and use your pawn. There is timeout, and Kilwatches who wins the game. Bro gets the first win in our arena. Next, we are going to watch someone else game. Prazu playing against Bishop Bite. In this position, Bishop Bite is with white pieces against Prazu. A knight is traded for the bishop, and one king is in the center. Other king has already castled. Competition for the fifth place is on. 7 minutes is still remaining in the arena. Let's see who is going to be fifth. Prasu is on top. Kalu Yatri is also on the top. Vivek Pro has left playing the game for some reason. You could have played, kept on playing. Vivek Pro. Bro scores 7/7. Whenever he scores 7/7, he wins. Last time that had happened. 7 is a lucky number for him. It has just occurred once. Still, we can call it whenever. Bishop goes to s3, targeting the e6. Injan is with black in this position because black is a pawn up. I mean, Injan favors black. I don't don't get any wrong sense. Injan is with black. Bishop takes e6 is played, so it means white gets the pawn back. White also has these things, so maybe it will be white very soon that white will be in some advantage. Bishop to a2 is a very passive move. Very passive move. That's very passive move. There was 1,000 other moves that could have been played. Bishop a2 was not one of them. c4 is played instantly, trying to open up the king, and there we go. f5 is played. Whatever you do, white kings opens up. White king is locked in the center. Black will have a favorable position just because white went a wrong move. Bishop to a2. That bishop is not going to do anything on this diagonal as long as black doesn't get into some time trouble. If black gets into some time trouble, that bishop on a2 is useful in cutting off the king from g8 square, and there can be some queen sack on s7 or even knight sack, whatever sack on s7. The pawn moves bravely to d3, and there we are going to see black almost winning the game. The game is like 5 to 6 moves away from a win. I don't know what was that played, but anyway, black is about to win the game. After 10 moves, we expect a resignation. in this position. But the problem is black is low on time and white has all the materials on the board. The bishop is gone, so there doesn't exist this type of thing, another type of thing. Black is still low on time. Black has to figure out the only correct ways of continuing the game. Looks like black is not able to find them. We don't know. Black is Prezu, so anything can happen. Bro knows how to win an unwinnable game. But somehow, Bishop Bite is covering his king. And there we go. It's mate in 8 on the board. Nobody will be able to find that probably. Or will Prezu be able to find that? We don't know. Prazu is going forward, and there we go. It looks like Prazu is going to find the checkmate. There is only 2 seconds remaining on the board, and Prazu finds the mate. Amazing. Bishop Bite should have taken some of the time of his clock and used a little bit time efficiently. He tried to be fast and he forget that there was mate in 1 hanging on the board with Queen F2, and somehow Prazu snatches the win. That is what he is exactly known for, winning in the position and condition where he cannot win. Watch touch my bishop. Yes, we can do that as well. We have not watched his much of the game. We started his game and the game ended. Touch my bishop is against Agrawal family. Agrawal family is in a winning position. 13 seconds to 22. It's a time scramble, but Agrawal family is having too much up material. The rooks and queen goes on the back rank. There isn't much that is going to happen. Uh, each sides are trying to hope for something, and I think something is going to happen in this position. Touch my bishop. Can he do the job? No, he can't. He is falling short on time. Both of the games that we watched. Next, we are watching Touch My Bishop against Tilted User. Will he be able to take his revenge? Last time, where he got flagged and opponent secured a draw. There's a Lapin Sicilian on the board from white side. Queen is on d5, pawn is on c5. Bishop develops to e3. White is having a good little position because whenever you play Alapin, that's what you hope for. The queen trade occurs on the board and white is a pawn up for a slight of a moment. This pawn is going to fall no matter what happens. A5 is played on the board, stopping any type of b4 ideas. A5, A4 is played against this. Knight attacks the bishop. Bishop moves here, and the sides eliminate it. Now white ends up a pawn up. Angel favors the position of black because this pawn's structure is just not going to survive. The pieces are not developed enough. The bishop is on d1. I don't know what that is doing there. Whatever happens, and there we go. Black wins successfully his pawn back, and there's a weakness left on c3. The bishop's pair is secured with the black pieces, so black is having all the practical chances that is available in this game. Leon has secured a good position out of the middle game or out of the opening. We are about to reach endgame very, very soon. There are 2 bishops, 2 rooks on the board, so we can say somehow it's an endgame. We are just on move 19, so I just don't want to save endgame for 5 more moves. And once we reach or cross move 25, I will say that it's an endgame then. Rook to c2. I don't know what the idea of rook to c2 is exactly is. Hello Kisu, how are you doing? Pawn moves to c3. Oh, so it was supporting that. Bishop goes to b4, a very good placement of the bishop. The dark square bishop will remain on b4 for a long time in my point of view. The rook appears on c7. Other rook appears on c8, trying to put a lot of pressure on this square c4. That's a weakness. That is what is going to get targeted. And there we go. Bishop finally lands on this square, trying to target the rook from this diagonal. Because on this diagonal, when the rook was from a3 square, when the rook was targeting, at that moment, the rook on a1 used to attack that bishop. Now the rook can target the bishop. Sorry, the bishop can target the rook from f4 square, and there will not be any rook to target it. So c4 pawn is going to hang, and there we go. C4 pawn hangs. There was a better move in this position that was not played. I think this was a better choice. But anyway, this pawn hangs, and that's all we know. It can't get captured right away, but it will hang definitely in the long run. You cannot protect it simply. Now it also moves to the dark square. Rook to c6 will be a very important move, I think. The game gets aborted, so nobody wins this game. Arena is over. Okay, so the arena is completed. We have 28 of you. Good to see everyone playing in the arena. Saturday, we are having a 25 US dollar prize arena on chesspoint.org. So if you have not signed in yet, then you can look our most recent YT post on YouTube post, and there you can sign in from. Make sure you are playing that arena. It has a very good amount of prize for 14 players actually, top 10 and 4 lucky players. Not lucky for I mean 15th, 20th, 30th, and 40th players. So make sure all of you are joining in inside it. I'm joining that. The arena is completed of today. It was day 13. We are doing this arena for the whole month of August. Let's see who finished on top. 9.5 by 11. It's Prazu, who was eating food and multitasking and still finishes on the top. Kalo Yatri is on 10.5 by 13. He finished on second. Both of them are having 31 points. Vivek Sarkar is 7 on 7. Bro wins all the games and is on third rank. Fourth is Deleted User. Fifth is Akash PSU 6 on 6. Ayus is 6.5 on 11. Seventh is Touch My Bishop 8 by 13th. 8 is Yusan 4 upon 8. Ninth is Chess for Fun 4 upon 7. 10 is Agrawal Family 5 upon 13. Abhinav Bro is 3 upon 5. Naman Garg is 4 on 11, RTC is 3.5 upon 4. That's a very good performance. Rika Das Pro 3 upon 6, Bishop Byte 3 upon 6, Dilip Yadav 3 upon 10. He performed slightly poor, I think. Lodi is 3 by 11, performed very well. BXP is 2 by 3. Sagrob Ulwap is 2 on 4. Kisu is 2.5 by 8. He could have done better. Zian is on 2 by 7. Bro could not perform that better as he generally do. Overall focus is 2 upon 7. AK the Legend is 1 upon 5 upon 10. 1.5 upon 10. AK the Legend, okay. Rihan was here. Rihan, bro, is first time here. Who secures one win out of one game. Nenovas is one out of two. Kilwaches is one out of five. Harsu is one out of six. Rodriguez is 0.5 out of six. King Builder is 0 out of 1. Lucid XDR is 0 out of 2. Thank you, everyone, all 29 or 28, whatever of you who joined the arena. Now it's time to look at the arena results and to figure out who has won the prizes. So we go to the club events and we download the result, open up everything that is necessary, like Google Sheets, Wheel of Names, all of these things. And that's the day 13th. Hello, GTI. You are, where is your place? You are on 10th place. So I have downloaded the result. Let me import it here. Akash bro, we have like $5, $4, $3, $2, and $2 prizes for top 5 finisher of our chess point arena. So make sure you are joining there. I would love to see you winning that. There is FM as well. So join everyone to beat the FM. Vivek White, he wins on 7 on 7. He played like first 30 minutes, I guess. Yeah. He just left because 7 is a lucky number for him. Last time when he had played 7 games, he had won 7 games and he had won the prize that day. So he wants to see if his luck favors today as well. So we're selecting top 5, going for the prize one in our arena. The prize one goes to one of the lucky winners of the top 5 finisher. Where is announcement? There is announcement. It's in the second last announcement of our club that I generally bring here. So this is the prize one. We're pasting the name here, Control A, Control V, and shuffle few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are here, and let's go for a final spin. And there we go. I told you, whenever Vivek Sarkar does 7 by 7, he wins this. And today again, Vivek Sarkar wins this with 7 on 7. Bro has some great luck with number 7. That's a WOW. Wow, Thala for a reason. Now we are going for the prize 2. who is belongs to one of the lucky participant who has completed 5 games in the arena. So we generally copy all the names, spin on the wheel, and the guy who has completed 5 games, if appears, we select them. Otherwise, if the winner doesn't have completed 5 games, we respin. So let's go for the prize to final spin. मेरा लक जीरो है इस चैनल में. चेस पॉइंट अरीना खेलो भाई, उसमें लक आएगा ना. And is it Dilip? Is it Ayush? Is it Irika Das Pro? That is what we are going to see. It's Dilip Yadav 01. Let's have a look at his game. He has completed 5 games for sure. So that's prize two. Prize three generally belongs to the player who are under 1,000 Blitz ratings. So if there are enough number of them, one is Yusan, one is RTC, and another is Erika Das Pro. So today we are having, I think, enough number of players. Lodi. So yeah, today we are going to do this thing. Otherwise, we generally skip this when which day it is not available. So we have today some players who are below the ratings. 1,000 ratings. So that's price three. Control A, just remove all these names, and I will add their names manually, whose ratings is below 1,000 and has completed 5 games. So starting on the top, it's Yusan 4 upon 8. Yusan, RTC, Irika Das Pro. If I miss someone, do let me know. Yusan, RTC, FWV, Irika Das Pro. Who else was there under 1,000? Yusan, RTC, Irika Das Pro, Lodi, Kisu, no, Kisu not, Lodi, AK, Rotrike. Lodi, AK, or let's also write the legend, Rotrike. So these guys are who have completed 5 genuine games. Other people, there was one or two more people, few more people who has not completed 5 games. So we are excluding them. Oh, Kilwachis is okay. Up of 1,000. Anyone did I miss? I hope not. This Segro bro has also not completed 5 games, so we are not including him as well. And there we go. We will be doing the spin. Who has completed 4 games? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, RTC has completed only 4 games, so we are not going to include him. We have to exclude RTC probably. I mean, he has only completed 4. He has not completed 5. So let's just shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. We have 4, 5 people. Let's do it. Hello, Kamlesh. It's Lodi. Our bro is not from India, I believe. Are you there, Lodi, in the chat? Do let me know if you are in the chat, Lodi. You are from BW. I don't know which country you are exactly from, and I cannot transfer this small amount to you. So we have to respin, otherwise you can transfer this amount to anyone else. So this is our Lodi bro. Bro wins it, so you have a right over it. Or is he from India? Do you think he's from India? Which country is he from? Botswana. Botswana is a African country, I believe. Hard to say, be like, he's not Indian. Yeah, doesn't look Indian also. I mean, by look, I don't really mean, by flag, I mean. So yeah, if you are in the chat, Lodi bro, I would love to see your message, and you can transfer it to anyone that you want because you have right over this win. Other than that, we are simply hello. I didn't see the Blitz chat actually. Sorry, Twitch chat actually. There are people on Twitch as well. Go to Nepane. Carl Hino. I blundered the rook. It was me. Who was Carl Hino? Is Lodi in the chat? I think the ad is going on Twitch right now, so I have to wait for a few things. So yeah, is Lodi in the chat? Are you there? Lodi bro, Lodi zero. Are you in the chat? You can transfer it to anyone you want. Other than that, we are just going to respin. So if he is in the chat, he can transfer to his choice person, like he can choose anyone. Other than that, we are simply going to respin. So I don't think he's in the chat. By the way, thank you for playing. I will add him as a friend. So let's respin. This is Wheel of Names. We shuffle, and we do the spin. It's again Lodi. Bro is having some great luck here. But yeah, we have no choice but bro, but we have to exclude you or respin. You are having the amazing luck today. But yeah, we shuffle few times and we spin once again because I cannot transfer it to you. Is it Rotrike or is it Yusan? It happens to be Rotrike. So yeah, bro, you win. I mean, is he below that thing or not? I'm kind of confused. Wait a minute. He's 1200 plus. I don't know why I have written his name then. I'm stupid. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I have written his name in my head. He's not 1,000 below player. Let's just do one more spin. I have no idea what am I going on. It's AK the Legend or Irikatas Pro. Let's see. It's AK the Legend. So congratulations all of you. That is for today. We will write down the winner's name on our list. Please let me know who are the winners because my memory starts to be short time for sometimes I forget many people's name. And day 13th winners will be Vivek underscore Sarkar. Second was someone, and third was AK the Legend, right? There was na? Tell me, I forgot. Who was second, guys? Who was second? Was it Dilip Yadav or who was that? Who was second winner? Because yes, my brain kind of forgets many things. Okay, thank you. Hello, Scar. You are Kalo Yatri, right? You have won one prize. You have not given me your eSewa number, so make sure you are giving me that number. So yeah, I know his username, Dilip Yadav 01. So that's the winner, Vivek Sarkar, Dilip Yadav, AK the Legend. I will transfer you your prizes maybe in the midnight or maybe within 1 2 days. So yeah, Scar, you have won one day, like prize two or prize something. I don't know when. Here it is. It's day three, I guess. You have won prize two, 30 rupees INR or 48 rupees Nepali rupees. So make sure you will give me your eSewa number on chess.com message box or wherever you would like to. I will send you the amount. And it's time for the game review now. So those who have played some of your amazing games, you can send me in the chess.com message box or in the chat. These are arena occurs for every day for the month of August. And make sure, Scarborough, you are joining the Chess Point Arena. Have a look at my recent YT post, I mean YouTube post, and look at that and join that arena. Kaloyatri, bro. You have to do that. When you must play that, it has $25 prize. If you can end up in the top 10, it will be amazing. नाविवी से मेरा गेम देखो मेरा गेम भी कर दो okay okay we are going to send me the games guys which game you want or tell me the username like against whom you want to see you want to get reviewed okay let's go so Praju has sent me the game in the chat so I will simply he's a mod as well so he can send all the links in the chat on my channel oh what why am I not able to copy that wait I'm not able to copy that message Praju okay finally I'm able to bring this link from the side to drag it here it's against deleted user black wins this game we are going to look what happened in this game. I look, been very busy with studies. Okay. What are you studying, by the way? You finished your plus two, right? So what are you studying these days? Here we have the game, and this game also features The Prazu with the Prazu style. Prazu plays in the same way where opponent has enough chances to win, but still somehow he manages to do the comeback. He's the king of comeback. E4 from the opponent and C5. Bro goes for the Alapin Sicilian, and there we go. The opening is played. Bishop appears here, completely blundering the bishop. Prazu is also on the pre-move mode. Sorry, it's not blunder of the bishop, my bad. What the hell am I thinking? Okay, now pawn takes here, pawn a6, knight appears here, queen drops back, pawn here attacks the knight, knight has to go back to a7, bishop c4, bishop g4, s3 attacks the bishop, bishop might take there, but bishop goes back, short castle, pawn to this square. Actually, I think I can turn off this side window if you want. Hmm. Hmm. e6, rook e1, bishop e7, it takes, and queen appears, attacks the rook, rook moves back, and there is some capture in the center. Queen doesn't get traded. The rook appears here, queen takes queen, knight takes queen, and then king to f7. It's a type of bomb cloud from Prazu, which is better. In these positions, white was winning because of the fact that black king is in the center. But somehow, Prazu got saved, and the position is almost equal. Bishop goes there, and all the trades occurs. Finally, it's two knight versus a bishop and knight. This endgame can go in anyone's favor. We have no idea what can happen in this game. Endgames, the time situation is 155 to 155. It means the time situation is completely equal. And let's see what happens. Bishop goes back to f8, defending this g7, trying to go forward with the king. Knight moves back, defending the knight. Pawn g6 kicks the knight out. Knight goes, gives a check. King moves down. King could have gone up, but nobody wants to move that in the center with the king when there are two knights centralized on the board. Bishop attacks the knight, loses that pawn, takes, and Prazu is already a pawn up. Bishop here was slightly better. Why? Because maybe you have some good hopes. I don't know. It's more active here. That's the main advantage. You can't keep here now because can't keep here because the knights are looking at it. You can't keep here. It is very close. So because of that reason, Bishop is more active here. So okay, he wants to just go far to stay away from the knight forks, and that will help him in time trouble. King centralizes. We have 2 and 1 on this side. Prazu is not a pawn up. I thought he's a pawn up. He attacks, but anyway, this setup generally helps black. Bishop eliminates, not necessary, but anyway, it's done. Now king will try to march forward. King appears, and knight goes back. That was not necessary. Knight goes here. King could have gone there. Just go with the king and try to promote one of them. Knight goes here, trying to target it. It will get kicked out, and it gets kicked out. It moves here. I think you can let it die even. Just grab it. Okay, he didn't grab it. He saves it. King moves here again. You can capture it. He captures it. Pawn is pushed, trying to give some checks, and there we go. The game will get ended sooner than you will realize. And it's just some pawn pushes going on. There is a fork, there is a queen, there is a mate. And that's the game. A friend is no. Okay, okay, Akash, okay, okay. Now it is easy. I will just write AKA. I will get his name suggestion here, and it is easy to open up his profile. I don't need to write the full name. Who are you talking about? I could not understand your opponent's name actually. Who you were talking about? Navi, we say. So who is Navi? This Avinav? Okay. Bro wants to show his game where he beats like a 2200 rated player. We have received some game in the inbox from Vivek Sarkar. We will be reviewing all of these games. Bro is about to reach. Well, why is this link not clickable? Why is it not blue, bro? Why is this link not blue? Anyway, let's go for this game. So let's have a look at Akash Pro against Abhinav. Uh, the game will look from Akash Pro's perspective because he's requesting the review. He played with an amazing 84% accuracy against opponent 75. Her d4 is on the board. He goes with the Benoni. So, yeah, Penoni. Pawn e3, very passive move. You can take it. Yeah, he takes it, and there we go. Knight attacks the pawn. Not necessary. You can develop other. Go in this setup. D5 and takes c4. Pretty weird. Completely giving some control of with white in the center. Queen takes, queen appears, and then e6 is a very good move. Sorry, yeah, e6 is a very good move. Bishop attacks the queen. Queen has to move somewhere. Where will the queen move? Queen moves here. Queen could have moved there. I don't understand why that is a better move, but I understand why that is a bad move for sure. No, this move I don't understand. Why would someone play this? But anyway, he just wants to protect the g2 square. He didn't see for think for any attack because he has so much of material. He should have thought for some of the attack. But you know, when the opponent is having such a ratings and such a game count, you can't think of that. Knight appears on e2, knight f6, and black is trying to castle. Black castles, white has castled earlier. Queen f3, pawn g4, and knight appears on e4, attacking the knight. Knight takes knight, queen takes knight, and bishop to d3 attacks the queen. Queen has to move. Bishop attacks the queen once again, trying to get a tempo. Queen might move here, and queen goes there exactly. Pawn a4, a3 attacking the bishop. Bishop can go back to e7, and bishop goes back. Okay, but that was better. I don't know. Bishop goes to e7. Pawn s4, not the best choice. I don't know why. Maybe he has some central expansion. Oh, queen keeps a check and picks up a pawn. Okay, I didn't see that much. And first one tempo on the queen, and then only you can take that pawn. That pawn is hanging. Everyone will take that pawn, but when you can get something with a tempo, you do that. Yes, that pawn is hanging as well, but that is not a pawn that can be captured. You can't do that, otherwise other rook will appear here, and that's simply GG's for black. So nobody captures that pawn. Queen a4 is the best move. Rook appears here, trying to attack it once again, then simply capturing that. Bishop appears here attacking this thing. This is already defended by the knight, so queen can simply take that. Oh, what? Okay, knight eliminates it, which is also fine. Just eliminate the attacker. Pawn takes. Queen asks for a trade because he simply wins a pawn on this side and he wants these pieces to be on this side, then simply going to capture that pawn on the king side, which is nothing to do with the king. So I think he wants to keep the queen here, or I don't know why nobody talked. I mean, why didn't take the pawn? Queen moves here and what? Bro plays a move and he resigns on opponent move. I don't understand. Yeah, we know what is coming, but as he has a 111, 142 on the clock, he could have played for slightly longer time. The person is lost, but still, he this is quite an early resignation given that the format is 3 plus 0. Could have played few more moves. The blacking is the main advantage with black is the blacking is completely safe. There is no worries to the king, and whatever tactics appears on the board will appear against white. It was pretty early resignation. Why is nobody sending message in the chat? What happened? Why are you guys all went silent? Yeah, well played, bro. 84 accuracy almost. There was not many moment where white was better. White was slightly better here. If white had found this idea, trying to go there, and I don't know what even black does. I think you can take here. No, that's not the best move. What's the Indian best move? Bishop to e7. Okay, and get forked. King to f8. He can't take it here. Knight f3 is suggested. If he takes here, then he is gone because of queen takes g2. So it was some complex position, so nobody wanted that complexity on the board, so he simply played g3. Other than that, s4 is not liked by the engine. Black has some good tactics, which black found indeed. And black got a good position. And opponent decides to resign because bishop goes to b3. The move will appear. Hello, retake bro. Yeah, I understand the person was +5, but maybe still he could have played 5 to 10 more moves, but he decided to resign. Okay, now we are going to have a look at Vivek Sarkar game. Bro has played with 88-2 against Jeong. I have seen this game in the daytime actually. Opponent is 24-39 from Vietnam and Bro is 22-68. So it means that there is a 200 plus rating points of difference. And Vivek Bro defeats this opponent with an amazing accuracy of 88-2. So it's Vivek Sarkar who is playing the open Sicilian, no, Alapin Sicilian, delayed Alapin kind of position. He plays normally this game, develops everything slowly, and gets a comfortable position to play. Then attacks with the d4 in the center. Pawn is allowed all the way to up to d5 by opponent. Then captures on b4, weakening, making him capture towards, outwards the center, and that's a target. Rook appears to e1, knight goes back. Knight has no idea what the knight is doing. This bishop is still not developed. It has no future developed on this diagonal as well. Bishop to e3, overprotecting the knight. Knight appears, attacks the bishop. Bishop moves back all the way to b1. Bishop to a6. I don't know what the bishop is looking at. It's not looking at anything. Knight appears here, asking the knight to trade. Knight goes back to d7, reinforcing this knight. Knight moves to d4, not accepting this knight trade. If bishop wants to give itself, bishop will give, but nobody will do that move. Rook appears to e8, pawn a3, attacking this b4 pawn. Takes, rook takes. Actually, Injun had a better idea, which is a little tough to understand every time when you think about Injun. They find some other moves every time, like maybe knight goes to b7. No, and then you take this. What's the best Injun line? b4. Where the knight is going, bro? Queen b6 first. Sorry, what? B takes a c5, D takes a c5. Oh, and this pin is utilized. Okay. Good enough. This is a 3 plus 0 game or 5 plus 0 game. I don't know what time control it is. It is 5 plus 0 game, no? But what is the time control of the game? 5 plus 0. Nobody's going to find that. Before was slightly better, but no problem. Uh, B takes a3, rook takes a3, and pawn to e5. Pawn to e5 is simply a mistake because of impatient, I believe, and that is done. F takes here, knight takes there. A brilliant sacrifice of the knight. How much time did he take? 17 seconds to play the knight takes e6 move. Rook takes e6, and there will be a pin on this diagonal with the bishop. The bishop sitting on b1 has finally a use in the game, and that bishop is going to pin that rook to the king. That is exactly what is happened. Bishop goes to b7, queen takes on d6, utilizing the fact that this rook is pinned. Queen appears to f6, knight here, putting pressure on the pinned piece. That knight is defended by the bishop on c1. These bishops are doing some duty. Queen attacks bishop attacks the queen from f8 square, and there will be some capture on the board. That capture was slightly wrong. Engine wants here in this position e5 to be the move. Pretty weird and brutal. E5 is a savage move. I don't know. It's a little hard to find, but if given that it was a rapid game, I think Vivek Sarkar would have found this move. Hello, Raghav Pro. How are you doing? Kamlesh, what is going on? Yeah, every day for August we'll be having this Chai-Pani thing. Bishop takes, king moves, and pawn is pushed finally to e5. Bro is in +5 position, 1 minute 10 seconds on the clock. Opponent has 49, so he's also managing time correctly. Bishop takes with the check, and then there will be some captures occurring on the board. And with the rook to this square, this is mate in 6. Earlier, before this move, it is mate in 5. The mate in 5 is missed, but there is a mate in 6 that is coming. So opponent was not afraid when there was mate in 5, but when there was mate in 6, opponent got really afraid, and opponent decides to resign because with 22 seconds on the clock, and this type of dominant position with knight is placed on this c5 square, rook is looking here, and the knight is falling on the next move. There is no hope for the opponent. His rook is trapped still on a8. That little rook at the start of the game, it was here through the whole game. That rook stayed there, and the game continued. Every other thing moved somewhere except that rook. Some of the pawns as well, but yeah, we don't count them. A rook is a piece that never moved, and Vivek Pro wins the game. Yeah, Praju wins the arena. I hope he wins a good amount in our chess point arena because bro has not won any prizes in our arena here somehow. He has won many arenas. He has played so many arenas. Earlier, Ayush used to be the unluckiest. Right now, it's Praju. So yes, thank you everyone who joined the arena. I would love you if you join the. I mean, I would love you to see you joining in our chess point arena. I don't know how forget the names. Scarborough has sent some of the games to 206. This is the game. I don't know why this link is not highlighted. Chess.com has sent changed this feature, I guess. Okay, bro has messaged me on Instagram. Fine, I will check. Scar has played a fool's reality. What is the time control of this game? It's 1+0. I don't know why he has sent me this game. We'll look. A short, funny game. Okay. Yeah, Prazu did an amazing mate there. So, what has happened in this game? Let's flip the board. It's what is this known as? Like hind defense from black. Pawn to d4 is not necessary. You can go f. No, not yeah, f4, I guess. Pawn to d6 is the way to deal with it. Takes, and out of all of this, what happened in this game slide? Really? Okay, you take that. Oh no, he takes the bishop on e6, thinking that the bishop is hanging. The king is hanging as well. Ah, happens sometimes, guys. Happens. That was too short and more funny. 12 moves, and that's GG's. Oh no. Sub Changasi. King Z. A very quick win. 13 seconds spent on the clock. Opponent spent 9 seconds. That is why you should not be that fast when the position starts, when the center is open, especially. Is there anything left? So yes, guys, we completed our Chai-Pani Arena. No, Chai-Pani was not bullet. Chai-Pani was 2306. Wow, bro is on his peak ratings. These rapid elo commands, this will work. Other where requires more calculation, like arch nemesis, nemesis, rival, etc. They might not work every time because that requires heavy calculations. Other these simple elo commands will always work. Shanibar, I think it's 5 p.m. Nepali time. Check it. I also don't know. I also really don't know. Control T. Hey, Control T, bro. Control T. Chess point. So you can check my most recent YouTube post, and from there you can join the chess point. So once you join the chess point, and then you can also click from there. Also, there is a tournament link. This is our tournament actually. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't know. Where is it? Is am I blind sometimes or what? Arey bhai. Oh, here it is. This is our 34 people are here for now. All of you, make sure you are joining it from the link of in the most recent YouTube post. Vivek Sarkar, bro, if you are here, make sure you are also joining from my most recent YouTube post. Kisu is here. Sabal Sigdal is already here. It is at August 15, Saturday, 17:02. Okay. 2 minutes past 17 Nepali time. What happened, Prazu? At chess for fun? Two more games is ending. Okay, done. We will review. So 34 of you are here. This is open to everyone. So all of you can join or to message some of the Nepalese player maybe. If they want to join, they will join. There's one FM here, Cadillac. So let's see who is going to defeat this FM. Who are you here? Vivek bro? Konesur? Who is Konesur here? I don't understand. I couldn't understand Vivek bro. Who exactly you are talking about? Everyone can join. You don't need that is open on Chess Point app. So from there they can directly join from tournaments. They are defined this name. And they can join. We can do it close as well, but why to do close? Chess Point wants it to be open, so it's open. Hello, Lol Azni. How are you doing? Yeah, guys, beat this FM. You got to do that. Sent, sure. Rotozium versus Xian. Oh, I brought the game here or not? Did I forget? I mean, I'm very mad. 558, 558. Yeah, I think I got the game and I still forgot. कौन है इसकी कोड कुछ है? You have already joined tournament then, Vivek bro? If you have joined it, then it's fine. अरे भाई कहाँ भेजोगे प्रोजो? You can send in the chat simply. You are my mod, bro. Like you have full power in the YouTube chat. Here we have Prazu playing against Xian. Prazu opens up with his Cole system, so we can simply move forward in the opening. And there we go. The knights are developed. This piece is still stuck, but it will get activated. Don't worry, that is going to happen. Rook there, and e4 is played, takes, and then all the captures. Black gets a sorry, white gets a good control in the center. Knight f6, bishop c2, and bishop g4, s3, takes, and then c6, defending this b7 pawn. Next we have bishop g5, targeting the knight. H6 attacks the bishop goes back, and queen moves to d6. Bishop might go to g3, trying to attack the queen. Queen moves up, rook might go to e1, and then e6. Bishop goes to target the knight. Knight moves away. Rook a to d1. Pawn c5, very aggressive, not needed. Bishop drops back. These are the weaknesses. This bishop is eyeing on these weaknesses. And the queen and bishop, everyone is there. Rook a to c8. Queen h5. Knight attacks the queen. Queen moves to e2. Pawn a6. Pro is not playing in the center. You cannot play in the flank. On the flank, bishop goes onto the e5 square, completely controlling the whole board. Queen appears here. Bishop b3 attacks the queen. This was a better move, trying to threaten a mate. I mean, in this position, queen here is a better move, trying to threaten a mate, and there is not a lot that another side can do, but other side can do. Other side can move the king to f8. Other is c5. Other is king f8, and other is rook e to d8. These three are the moves recommended by the engine. Anyway, queen will be able to enter on that territory, maybe. Let's see. So what is this? Queen. I mean, after this bishop here, queen moves to b5, offering a queen trade. Nobody will accept the queen trade. Queen moves to f3. Knight d7 attacks the bishop. Bishop takes g7. King takes g7, and queen to this square. Maybe trying to infiltrate on some sides. Queen f5. Bishop cannot come to c2 because there is no one defending it. So trying to open up the king side. Rook e2. Rook g7, not the best move. Bishop here. Now the rook is defending this square, so bishop can appear here, and that comes with with pinning the queen. 118 and 122 are the times on the clock. These guys are playing kind of fast. They're on move 30. Already takes, and then Pawn here attacks the queen, attacks the queen. Queen has to move. Queen captures the pawn. Rook appears here. Queen can infiltrate. Does so. Sorry. Knight b6. Knight is not doing anything on the b6. Queen takes f7 check. King moves and queen takes e6. Rook doubles up, trying to do something. A g3 move is simple to stop all of them. White is +7, 1 minute on the clock. Opponent has 1 minute 5 seconds. Time amount is almost similar. Knight appears here. Queen can give some check, but Bro first decides to kick the knight out. Queen gives a check. Knight blocks, and now the rook can be rotated somewhere. But he decides to push the pawn in the center, maybe trying to get a passed pawn, and that passed pawn is going to be decisive. That's a very good idea. And here, opponent decides to resign because opponent has no any choice to stop this thing from happening. If you go any rook there, other rook lands there. So yeah. No, no, no. Jian is not Nobita. Jian is a foreign player. He's from Italy. So Jian is not a Nobita. Jian बहुत ताकतवर है. Yeah, he plays well. Earlier I used to beat him. These days, in recent, I'm not able to. Bro has improved, I think. Whenever he had played like first 3, 4 games with me, I was able to beat him every game, and then I was not able to beat him any longer. I have lost like kind of 5, 6 back-to-back game against him these days. Yes, I have seen this game. I was commentating on this game. That is exactly what it is, I believe. So the game starts pretty normally. Prozu is with the black pieces. We can flip the board if you want. We have seen from the white's perspective the game earlier. The game starts very pretty normal. There is not much going on in the board. Center control is with black slightly. White is trying to hope to hold the position, but it's not much happening from either sides. I mean, nobody's breaking open the center, so all the advantage that appears on the boards are just simply going away. So nobody takes that pawn for some reason. I mean, Prazu, especially Prazu, doesn't take that pawn. G3 defensive takes, and that pawn is again hanging. Finally, Prazu sees that pawn was hanging. Bishop goes here. Queen e7 was better, but nobody. I mean, it's not. It doesn't matter too much. King is there. Prazu is on 152. He was eating some food, I guess. 2-9 on the opponent's side. Some opening up is done. Bishop lands on the e6. Rook appears, attacks the bishop. Bishop moves to a2. This is the moment where I said that white is having an advantage, and once bishop goes a2, bishop is not doing anything on the a2 square, and this from this position, Prazu takes on the game. c4 played. f5 doesn't do anything. Pawn takes d3. Queen takes d3, and knight here attacks the queen. Queen moves to e2. Pawn is pushed. Queen there. Knight here. I don't understand why knight went there. It simply wanted to stop the bishop so that there is no any future sacrifices to checkmate the king. But knight can simply go here attacking the queen, and there isn't much that other side can do. It's simply GG's. That is what I believe. That trade, all the trade will occur in the favor of black. But anyway, he just simply wanted to stop that bishop's eye on the g7 square. I mean g8 square, and there will not be any sacrifices, anything to worry about the king's safety. And there we go. Slightly the position is bad, but the king is safe, and that matters. A rook moves here, trying to target on this side, completely sacrificing a rook, but doesn't really matter. Knight takes rook. Bishop check is not the correct move. Indian wants something else to be played. But anyway, queen finally lands there where it is needed. Knight appears here, and if you can see the time control, uh, Prazu has 5 seconds. Opponent has a minute and 19 seconds. So time is completely low in terms of Prazu. From this position, actually, Prazu was low on time. I would like to go back 9 seconds, 17 seconds, and here it thinks sacrifices the rook. Now 9 seconds. Takes not the best move. I thought Prazu is going to lose when he played bishop to h4. And when this move appeared, I still thought, okay, let's see. 67.9 seconds. And when this move appeared, I thought maybe Prazu can get a win if opponent is not careful. And opponent was not careful indeed. Prazu found this check as well with in a flash of seconds. That was amazing. Like from here, finding this check as well. King there, and then this check as well. And then opponent somehow simply attacked this, which is also blundering this knight. And he hung a mate in 1 on f2. Prazu delivers the mate with 2 seconds remaining on the clock. He delivers the mate, and that was the GG's. Yeah, it was very clutched at the end. Opponent, I think, should have spent some of the time because in this position, if you don't hang mate in one, I mean, with this move, it's very hard for Prazu to beat. I mean, just don't hang mate in one. Maybe this is the only move I think that can be done. You go and then this. So everything like if Prazu can pre-move, that would be amazing. But I don't know. I mean, there was a chance to hope, but he simply played too fast in my point of view. Going here, he didn't give any chance to Prazu at all, and because of that, here we see RF1 might have been the only saving move after NC4. What? NC4? What do you mean? Rook F1? It's a blunder. An engine wants to sack the queen to get the other queen. Okay, that makes some sense. So yeah, you found a good move, Pai, but somehow you missed the queen sacrifice. In this position, it's minus 0.9 if and only if white finds knight back to d4 attacking the queen himself. No, that doesn't take. What will be played? Knight x f3, yeah. Knight x f3, and then king z2. And that somehow works. I'm still trying to think how. Oh, if the knight goes there, then there exists this rook d1. What? Okay, that side is better in material, right? Okay. There are some crazy, crazy lines. Knight d4 was the only saving move there. It does stop checkmate, yes. And other side would have gotten flag maybe. So yeah, Proz was on verge of getting flagged, but he has this thing which he pulls up somehow. Tricks or something. I don't know what is his aura, bro. Does an amazing comeback every time. Yeah, the forced checkmate was easy, but still, it sometimes an opponent can mess up a little bit. I mean, two, three moves he can go, and other move he cannot go in the way that you expect. So at that point, and when will that particular move appear? You have no idea. So pre-move might not work every time. So because of that, it's really hard. Prazu somehow is able to manage this thing. And this is what this is what I say. Like when your opponent is in time trouble, if you are not in any time trouble, then play calmly. Don't be too quick. Don't get yourself in pressure to flag your opponent. Don't miss anything. Yes, I mean there is two things. Like one is safe flagging, another is not safe flagging. So this is unsafe flagging. So don't take risks in these positions. And when there is a safe flagging, you can do flagging there. He has plot armor. Yeah, Prozu has something like that. Bro changes the whole condition of the game and somehow brings out the win out of nothing. Hello M35 325 MKHM. How are you doing, bro? Mm, we are simply reviewing the games. Why am I not getting a Twitch chat today? My Twitch account is not connected, I guess. Something is wrong to my chat. I'm not able to see the Twitch chat in general on my chat list. One says Raghav Dada and says Vivek Nana. What is going on in the chat? Yes. How did I have how I said yes like this? That emote. Like there's a funny emote of a small child who says yes. There's a meme. I've tried to copy that somehow. मैंने स्टूडेंट को कॉल किया तो सो रहे थे. Yeah, I was sleeping in the daytime for 1 or 2 hours. I don't, last night I mean, in the morning when I slept, I think my sleep was not that correct. So I needed to sleep like 1 or 2 hours more in the daytime. Hello, Arihant, bro. What's up? Are you in our Chess-Point arena or not, Arihant? You can join the arena. First, join the site through the link or referral link. That would be better. When you join through the referral link, exchange point, you can join through my referral link. There is 35th people, 30, I mean person. Who's 35th? Scar 98K. Okay. I hope you have joined from my through my referral link because that needs to get counted if people join from my referral link. Chesspoint will kind of count them as my person more. Hello GTI, how to join? So first of all, you need to sign in on this site. So you use my referral link, check my most recent YouTube post GTI, and from there you can do. Check my most recent YouTube post. There you can sign in from a referral link to the website, and then you can sign in to the tournament link. You can check my most recent YouTube post there for that. Anything do you want? Any puzzles? Any? I mean, any game to get reviewed? We'll be reviewing few more games, and after that, I'll be sleeping. I might sleep today a little early. I have not been sleeping. Like I have slept 3 4 days ago in the night time, and last 3 4 days I have not slept in the night time. I'm sleeping generally in the late morning. Check my most recent YouTube post. There you will find two links. One is to sign in on the website, and another is uh, to sign in the tournament. So use that. You can sign in from there. There are prizes to 14 people. I mean, 10 top 10, and then oh, what has happened in this game? मेरा short video देखा? I don't know. I have not been on YouTube watching shorts in recent, and I don't open up YouTube generally on the Chrome. I have Brave browser, which where I use YouTube with no ads at all. What is the sort that has been uploaded by Prazu, Tricky Tactician? There's two Tricky Tactician. Who's of them are you? Which of these are you? Almost defeated. Who is that? I don't know. I think I have not watched the sort. Okay, GM Juicy Gyoza. Oh no, what is going on? I drink so much of water, still I'm thirsty somehow. It's Sicilian defense. E5 is played and still 2700 cannot punish it correctly. Right now you cannot punish because bishop is on E7. Pretty weird. The way 27 handling is the I mean 2700 is handling this position. That's pretty weird. Prazu is not stopping to be aggressive. Even against 2800 wins the rook on F2. Wow. Here I'm completely crushing 2800. Yes, you are. And how did you manage to lose from here? Takes was not the correct choice, I believe. Oh no. He hang the queen? Why did you hang your queen, bro? What happened, bro? Why? Yes, GTI, it's a new site, and that is why they have sponsoring the arena. They're sponsoring with a good price. So make sure all of you are joining it. You have not signed in, so you can sign in through my referral link, and that will count. If more than 25 people sign ins through my referral link, which will easily happen, I will get some. bonus. So make sure you are doing that. And after that, you need to play the tournament. Okay, Kia has joined. Okay, fine, GTI. Good job, bro. Make sure you're joining it. Okay, so let's have a look at the game between Prazu and Touch My Bishop. So was he able to touch his bishop or not? Is Touch My Bishop on Twitch chat or not? Maybe he's not there. I'm not able to see like the Twitch chat today. So let's have a look at the game. Prazu will spam his opening and we'll start. Okay, the knight lands on e5 and e4. f3 kicks the knight out, knight moves away, queen's e2 instead of the pawn push. Now pawn push, takes, and then e5 attacks the bishop. Bishop has to go back, and f4, f5 will appear at some point in the game. Appears it now, and that appears now. Bishop takes f5, takes and takes. The bishop is locked. This pawn structure is always favoring white, and the bishops are pointed out towards the king, which means, and the rook might lift at some point, which means white is going to attack and checkmate the black. G6 is pretty reactive move from play on. Bishop goes back to d3, rook f8, knight f3, bishop there. Generally, knight on f8 never mate. That is what we have heard. Bishop on f8 controls the dark square, so maybe he doesn't want to allow the dark square bishop to go there, but generally knight lands there. Okay, whatever. Bishop attacks the queen pawn, can be pushed. Maybe he just goes bishop here, targeting, because his idea is simple. Whether you go here, I want to trade. Whether you go there, I want to trade. He goes there, bishop goes there, and takes. Knight takes would have been better. What? Why is player not putting his knight here? Because the king is slightly weak. But anyway, he will try to defend. Now queen appears on f2, that will be attacked. But generally, laterally, you have to defend that square. Queen g3, rook a to c8, queen s3, f5. Will there be impassioned? Yes, there is. But you lose a central pawn, which is not good. You could have kept it on the board for a while. Because what even if he pushes the pawn, what is he exactly doing? Nothing. That's the answer. Nothing is the answer. You in peasant now knight gets a central square. That's good, but his knight also gets the same central square. And what happened? Queen h6. Yes, rook takes rook. Fine. Rook takes rook. Rook there takes and takes. And finally, there is a fork winning a pawn. So Prazu benefits from all of this sequence of trades. And knight there is also fine. Bishop there, knight here, knight takes, and there we go. Same color bishop endgame, and finally we are in an endgame where Prazu is one pawn up. His king is slightly not centralized. He is having 49 seconds against opponent 1 minute 31 seconds. And king centralizes, trying to defend the a2. h6 is a mistake. There was something better, but nobody finds that. I mean, pawn push is a slightly more challenging. But anyway, and you can grab this space on this side. You can also go here because if you take, he takes, and then you go here. If he goes here, you have that. So you are having what you need. He avoids all of the calculation. He pushes the pawn, and there we go. The game is finally a draw. If and only if he plays this move, and he doesn't. He plays it. Wow. To player's credit, bro knows this thing somehow. How did he blunder? Okay, here he goes. And this pawn should not be left. King should always be in the dominant position. Here you should go here and win that pawn. 1 minute 12 second versus 30 second. I don't know what happened here. What had happened here? A4 king moves here, and now he thinks that he's still under the control, but maybe he's not. He wants to promote this. That promotes earlier. Oh no, no. Oh no, no. Oh no, bro. Hello, Arnab, bro. Bro, 10 सेकंड आने लगाओ ना मजा आएगा. कभी और लगाएंगे जीटीआई भाई. We'll put it someday. Don't worry. I hope you will be here. मेरा ब्लीच एक सर्वर चला गया था. ओके. किसी और दिन होता तो रिजल्ट कॉल कुछ और होता. ओके. Puzzle nikalo. Okay, bro. So yeah, there was only one worse move and Prazu finds it. See the puzzle, sure, bro, sure. Thank you everyone for playing, joining in the arena. I'm watching Touch My Bicep. He's playing some bullet against some random player right now. Once I start watching, even their game finishes in the arena. Whenever they play somewhere, the game appears. It's time to check the puzzle. I have to open up the Discord. I have closed Discord. Hey, what is wrong with my thing? No, let's just look one or two puzzle every day, not a lot than that. Vivek Guru is too confident actually. He has sent some message to me. Okay, good, Guru. I like the confidence. Hi. Oh, I'm looking the wrong server. What the hell is wrong with me? So Rihant Pro has sent a puzzle here. We will open up the puzzle and use our hacking tool to get the position. Directly scan the position. It's black to move probably. So yeah, let's scan from this perspective. And we are able to copy the position most probably. I'm just trying to check. Yeah, we are not missing any pawns. Just copy the FEN and turn off the hack tool. Get on the analysis board so that we can draw some arrows. That's the idea. Let's see. Set up the position. Select all. I just want to use my mouse. I kind of don't want to use my thing. I am not looking at the moves. I kind of keep my concentration in a way that it doesn't look where I don't want to look, even though my AI is still looking at it. Some control of mind. Okay, so it was a position which we are looking from black's perspective. So we are going to flip the board, and it's the black's perspective. Black to move, most probably, I believe. Let me see. Black to move. Yeah. Prozu is sending me something. Woodpecker method. What is that, bro? Oh, that's Leech's study. Okay, we can have a look at it someday. On Discord chat, we'll solve. I mean, I had that book, but I have not seen it. Ins and off. One is enough. What is talking about? One is enough. Yeah, if you solve it correctly, one or two, maximum five tactics is enough per day. Like last night, something happened to me. I was sleeping and I didn't, I didn't fall asleep. I wanted to solve some tactics. I appeared only just solved three puzzles, all of them correct. From 2200, I reached 2287 or 67, something rating like that. And then I got a little sleepy and lost two puzzles, then solved one or two, and then slept. So that is what I did. Last night, something had happened to me. Okay, so now let's have a look at the puzzle. So a queen is here, very close to the opponent's king. A knight is centralized on d4 square. Rook is on a8, rook is on f8. Queen is here, rook is here, rook is here, bishop is here, pawn is here. The first move that one sort of figure out is always knight takes here. Because another is this check. You don't want to trade your queen, most probably. That's the assumption. So knight takes here is more of the move that we want to play. Knight here. Let's imagine he goes here with the rook because that's the most probable move for the defense. First move looks like this is the move. Knight takes pawn. Are we under any threat from our opponent? As long as I don't see any threat, I don't think I'm under any threat. So let's just say I take this. There's a threat on h2 of a checkmate, which can be defended probably with a not with this move because of that. Maybe it can be defended. So yeah, knight goes here. Maybe these moves somehow defends. No, not that. Somehow he manages to defend this square. Let's just say knight takes here. He plays something else. I don't know what he plays. What's our core idea? What do I want? Let's say defense anyway. One of the rook can appear to d8, and I can probably land there. But it's pretty tricky, you know. The question looks so dry. What is the tactic here? Seriously, I want to go here. First move is very obvious from knight e2. Knight e2, I don't know why I don't want to count it. Doesn't look bad, by the way. But for some reason, I just don't want to count it. And finally, I mean, when I see this move, I feel like that is the correct move. Then knight takes pawn. With a capture, so I was looking at it more. There are many ways to defend this position, I believe. Knight e2 attacks something very good. Maybe we have this in the future. Knight e2 looks good for that reasons. So first move would be knight e2. Let's say what will he do? His queen is under attack, rook is under attack. He has to move somewhere, and we are threatening knight to this square most probably. A check. A rook takes. A rook has to give up itself. A king moves here. I don't know what we do. So let's count knight e2. Yeah, knight takes f3. His rook is hanging, but rook was here. And then what do you do? That's the question. I don't know. Like for that reason, there are some. I mean, visibly it looked very well to me, so I calculated this move first. But yeah, calculus. If you want to calculate also, then you should calculate capture first because all of the checks you don't want to calculate. So capture definitely first. You calculate with this check because it is a check with a capture. So you generally normally you should calculate from here, even and you just need to eliminate it. Any other check eliminated. This is next capture that looks fine, and this is next threat. This he goes there. I don't see anything happening. 92. He has some things to do. What is he first? What are we threatening? We're threatening the queen. Queen must move. Queen moves somewhere in a way that from here we are the queen is defending. When knight here, queen moves to any of these squares where I mean where he can defend the rook. That's the whole idea, maybe. Then we go to this square, attacking the king. If he takes, we take back, and then we are hoping that we are going to win because there's so much of pressure. So after this, what we are hoping next is that he moves king to this square. So knight e2, queen goes somewhere, or even here. Knight appears here, and from there, knight appears here with a check, king moves g2. And next what? Grab it, bishop grabs back. Knight is was here, right? Can I go there again? Knight here, bishop here, I mean queen here, let's say. Sorry, that is not possible. Knight here, I mean queen here. That is what I meant to say. I just mispronounced it. Then we have this move, and that is hanging, and that is hanging, and that is hanging. I don't think there is much that one side can do. So knight e2, if queen here, we have knight takes. Sorry, knight here, knight here. We have what do we have? I'm calculating so wrong. We have this move. I meant for some check followed by some other idea. I really don't know. So knight e2 is move one. What will the opponent do? Queen here. If he goes after this check, we exist this. This appears then. Takes. Queen takes exists, so no, that will not work. Knight here, queen here. What should I do? Queen check, rook blocks. Queen there, rook check. Queen takes is not probably the best choice. Something better is exists. Let's say I go there. Rook takes, pawn takes, queen takes. Rook takes, queen takes, queen takes. What do I have? Two rooks. I'm better, right? Wanna be sub up. This line works in my favor. So knight e2 queen here, knight here. If rook doesn't take, what will happen? He goes there. No, this line doesn't look anything. Oh, what am I missing? Seriously. Queen check, rook moves. And I can't do that, no. So yeah, I don't know. Knight e2, queen e1. There are other queen moves as well, which I didn't calculate at all. What way I go? Knight g3, king here. It's very complex, bro. I'm not able to calculate anything here. Q1 is a defensive move. Let me give you a hint. N e2, then think about q d3. What? Wait, what? Hello, Aman bhai. खर्चा पानी कब मिलेगा? What खर्चा पानी you need? Think about QD3. Going to QD7, QD3, QD7, yes. What is the idea of QD7 then? To be honest, I don't know what is that threat. QD3, QD7, I have no idea. So you were telling to me that this is the move, his defensive move. Praju says 92, QE1 for QX F1. Arey bhai. F1 of what is square you're talking about? Then take rook. Hi. Bhai, क्या हो रहा है? I'm not able to understand what is going on. In this puzzle, black will do attack, focus on threats, and be defensive also. D1 rook. Rehan, am I right? आपकी लाइन बिल्कुल सही है. Q1 is not best for white. Okay. Okay, so QD3 and C1 now what? So on QD3 knight C1, QD7, I don't know what is going to happen. I don't see any threat. I mean, maybe he wants to win that, but what? We have this. We have that. After this, we have some other things. I don't know what exactly we have. What is the threat? He wants to go there and there. And that's check. Now what do we do? I think we can take, and push king there, rook there, queen there, rook there, king moves somewhere, and probably it should work. Some lines like this. Maybe I'm not accurate, but the idea you understand. On rook g2, I mean at the end, where was the queen sacrifice? No, not that line. I went in some weird line. So knight e2, queen d3, rook takes here, queen d7. Here, bishop here, here doesn't really matter. Whatever happens, we go with this. King takes pawn here, and this is the idea. Qf1 plus will lead to draw. So what? This okay? I mean, this is more accurate probably. The takes pawn push. Q d7 के बाद queen check मत दो. What? What are you talking about? QF1 BG1 exists. So QF3 rook Z2 takes this. QD1 के बाद QF1 what? Yeah, King H8 is a simple idea to be honest. Yeah, King H8 this sacrifice doesn't work. You have to be slightly defensive, and this pin exists still. Mm, and now we can threaten. So this defensive move I think is important. Then because yes, I'm not sure if this is a winning or not. A queen on the board is enough sometimes to hold these positions. Hmm. So once this rook is pinned, it's no longer moving anywhere. So king h8 is a defensive move. Yeah, that should work. Nice. What do you mean? King takes f3. Why not? It comes with a check. Why don't I do that? Direct king h8. Why? Because of keeping this pin? That doesn't make any sense. It's not worse by any chance, but still, why to keep that pin anyway? Can't bishop go here, but still, that exists. This pawn is actually hanging anyway. So maybe if Inzan finds this move as well, it's also fine. This would also be winning in my point of view. Why is it not winning? QD7. She takes here. King h8. Queen d2. We are up in material, bro. We are winning easily. Okay, we'll see. Where is the draw? So yeah, let's analyze this position finally with the engine. We have done whatever we needed. I think we have analyzed enough. So let's turn on the engine and let's see what engine has to say. How much I was right, how much you all were right. Let's see. I will explain every situation correctly. So in these positions, there are three moves. Let me turn on I mean, show you the engine line as well. And this lower, I have to make one copy of. Wait. This, I will copy this thing. Duplicate copy. Where is that? No, there isn't. Okay, let's forget it. We'll just bring it back to you. Just will take a few seconds just to make you see the Halbag and best engine line a little bit. So yeah, there are three engine lines. In all of them, black is slightly better, but the most better is knight e2. And knight takes f3 is not working because of rook to g2. That I was figuring out that this is the most defensive move because the rook is hanging. We to save it, and I don't see anything happening for black. So we rejected this knight x f3 on that idea. When knight e2 was seen, it is a very good move. It makes lots of sense. Now there are three moves that we are going to look at first. Queen d3 is the second choice of the engine. We're looking at this move and we're unable to figure it out. The correct move seems to be queen takes f3 or knight takes c1. Both of them actually works. Queen takes f3 I was talking about. After rook g2 I could not understand a lot, but engine wants us to capture the pawn, and queen takes c1 and we are better because we are up by 2 points in material. Our queen is fine, these pawns are doing a lot, and this is a winning position. So on this move, that move is not possible. I mean, queen e1 is not possible because of queen f3, and we take that after rook c2. Queen d3 has some threat with this, and some takes and mate on the board. I mean, with the queen and the rook used. So threat is we takes this. He goes queen d7, and if we are careless, let's say I play something move, then what is the mate? It's the bishop to h7. We accept the bishop or don't accept the bishop, it comes with the check. Either we go here or there, it doesn't really matter. That move is checkmate. So this is the threat to the king. And therefore, let's go back. In this position, king h8 is the only move that is a defensive move, so that this bishop move doesn't come with a check. And when this move is played, we have enough time to play queen f1, a rook here, and then queen takes f3, rook probably to g2, and then capture this. Sorry, what the hell am I talking about? No, don't capture this. Uh, queen takes, okay, queen takes g2, and then king takes g2, and then first check or you capture directly. Both of them are similar. Actually, engine wants this move first, and then this, and then that. You can choose any one of the move. All of them works in a similar manner. So there, this line works. But the main mistake that we were doing, instead of king h8, was me calculating this move. Queen f1, rook goes to g1. Actually, bishop g1, we have queen s3 as a mate. I mean, not a mate. Uh, but what? Again, we get back the same similar positions where we are better. Simply, I mean, it forces the moves. So next, in this position, this is a draw because of rook g1, queen takes f3, rook g2, and the best move is still king h8 in this position. It's a draw after bishop to f5, threatening this thing once again. Rook goes to g8. I don't see a drawing line. Pawn h6 uses this. Queen takes g2 is the only move, because if you play that, there is a mate with these two pieces. So in this position, queen takes, I mean, after h6, queen takes g2 is the only move. King takes g2, you lose your queen, and rook a d8 is the choice. Queen moves to f7, and this is very hard. Bishop f6. Oh, why is this not a mate? Oh, it comes with a check. Sorry, that is why. Bishop f6 comes with a check. It is just a draw. Instead of queen takes f3, after this move, king h8 is the only move to win. And that's pretty hard, actually. Now, this sacrifice doesn't work normally. If h6 is played, we can capture with the queen to h6 because our queen is here. Queen is not here. Queen is not here. Queen is here. Queen must stay here to take this h6 pawn. That was something weird. Yeah, main idea is that bro's IQ level. I have no idea, bro. My IQ level is crazy here. Bro's knowledge day by day. I don't know. QD7 लाइन में व्हाट इज टॉकिंग QXF3 खेला तो S5 S6 आता है जो मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगा. Yeah, I didn't see the S5 S6 threat actually. I kind of didn't consider it. Knight E2 QD3 and XC1 QD7 King H8 BF5 or G8 H6 QS6. Okay, I will see that solution line. I didn't see that much. प्रजू भाई 7 करोड़. Yeah, I think I read all the chats. If I missed someone, then sorry. क्यों रीजन के बाद क्वीन चेक मत दो. Yes, you were right. Pussy pussy works. What Aman Bhai is saying on. This is a game between CMs. 3 plus 2 format. The full line exists like this. After this, he goes bishop f5. And the rook g8 is the only move again to find. Wow. Now the challenge is something else. What the move from opponent? Rook g8. Now opponent goes h6 and q takes h6. Okay, we kind of saw this line basically. So on bishop f5, we have to find it. This move is still pretty tough puzzle actually. It really addresses some core ideas. So here we go with the fork. Queen appears here, letting the rook die completely, and it comes with a very amazing threat, which we need to address. And there are too many draws that we can miss. And what happened in the CM game, Arihant Bhai? Like I am curious to know. I don't think CM might have found this in the 3 plus 2 time control game. That's my assumption. I might be completely wrong. Did CM find this or not? Oh, मैंने देखा नहीं. You should have seen it. I don't think maybe because the puzzle doesn't start at this position. That's the main question. The puzzle starts all the way here. And did they go in the all? I mean, Queen D3 was played or not? That's the main thing. No? Maybe other moves can be played. There were other so many queens move. And Knight XC here, Queen D7, and then this is the only move. Wow, both of these are drawing, and this is the only move to win. इसको फन के लिए खेलो भाई. uh, no, I mean, sometimes when you analyze the puzzle deeply, still it is a fun. Puzzle में कुछ नहीं रखा केवल time बर्बाद. Up to a certain extent you are correct, but after that extent you are not correct. So I think we must solve some of the puzzles. They're really beautiful. Some of them are so beautiful. We have been sent one more puzzle. That is why that is what is said here. Yes, Akash Bhai, if he had played seriously, he would really be a 3000 blades maybe. Bro has played really so many games, so he can get to that. Arihant Bhai has sent one more puzzle. Can we save this analysis? Can we do this? I don't think we can save this analysis. This Chesscom doesn't have a correct good way of saving the analysis. There's a new puzzle which we'll again use our hacking tool to scan the position again. It is black to play, and therefore we are changing it in the black side. We will see what happens. So every pieces are on the board or not. Yeah, I think everything is there. Let's go here, remove the hacking tool, and then use our analysis board. Set up position, control A, control V, and finally we turn on the engine. We don't see the engine, guys. Focus on the move. The engine is automatically turned on, so I don't know how it works. It's black to move. Black is under some of the threat. First of all, that's what is what we need to address. There are some aggressive things going to happen. So maybe, I mean, if he sacks this, I don't think there's a mate coming. So we have some time to relax. One move probably, not more than that. One rook is here, looking at nothing. Queen is here. Bishop is also not looking at a lot of squares. This pawn is here, and that pawn is protecting the queen and bishop from looking at each other. Bishop is here, looking at the other bishop. The rook and queen are there. It would be a mate in one on this square if we take, I mean, sorry. Maaf karna. What am I doing? I'm using white. Sorry. It's a black to play. Sorry. I completely missed it. I mean, I didn't forget to flip the board. फ्लिप करो बोर्ड या डन डन डन। मैं फ्री होता तो सीरीज की जरीना खेलता हूँ उसमें कोई भी। But rating is just number. Yes, rating is number. You need to play random games if you want to push your ratings. Anyway, it was black to move, so all the condition still applies. Just the main advantage is that it's black to move, so we get one extra tempo. Bishop takes comes with a check. Queen takes here most probably, and then we take here. King appears here. We don't have anything, so let the bishop relax here. We go with a check. King has to appear here. That is pretty forced, but the queen is looking at it, so probably we follow with this idea. Queen here. We're about to get mated almost. So bishop takes bishop, queen takes bishop is forced. Other move doesn't work. We can every time eliminate. So this is forced. Now it's a question. What do you want? Bishop is looking at it. Bishop is looking at it. Knight appears here, looking at it. Queen looks at this square. Now this check works. So we give a check. King can't do anything. King has to go there. That's almost forced. In this check, we can move up and that we are not losing it. So let's say a check appears. King moves up. Another check appears. King moves up. No, sorry. Check appears. King moves up. Check appears. King can't move anywhere. That's mate. So there is mate in two hanging on this side. So we have to protect ourselves from mate in two. These two are the squares where mate in two are, is hanging. So for that reason, we need to protect those squares somehow. King here is possible, but I don't know if it is going to help me. It's not going to help me. I have no idea. It's our turn to move. The most natural move is queen b4 check. If you go there, that exists, and then I don't know what exists, and that exists, and that exists, that exists, that exists, no, that doesn't exist. Sorry. Uh, that exists. If you go there, then no, not that. That exists, then I don't know what else are going on. So yeah, let's just go at the start of the puzzle. So this was one of the calculation. Are we down in material slightly? Yeah, we are. Other idea is directly to sack the rook. It comes with a check, so we must calculate that as well. It's a check with a capture. It's not a check with a capture, so we also keep this move in our mind. So let's say we appear with a rook sacrifice. King has to go here. What's next? Appear with a check. King moves somewhere. Appear with a check. King moves somewhere. I don't see anything. So probably bishop takes bishop is the correct way to progress. Okay, let me see chat. वर्ल्ड चैंपियन गेम ये बाकी पजल से अच्छा है. ओके. बी एंड एफ आर टुगेदर आई गेस. So this was the main idea of this move, was to allow this check to appear on the board, and it went to some good calculation where we really missed something. Other move is that we are not right now in under any threats as a black. So because of that reason, we have a time to play bishop a2. With bishop a2, we are threatening a mate in 1. Queen is here. There isn't much that one side can do. So because of that, this move looks really cool and really good. So bishop a2 is another move to calculate. We calculated this variation. This. Queen b4, he goes there. Queen here, king here. I don't really know what is going on there. And if his king is even goes there, still something things are not so clear. So bishop a2 now it's time to calculate this line. We are threatening mate in 1. What can you do? Can you play c3? Obviously not. I mean, it looks like this works, but it doesn't work because we go with this move. Sorry, on this thing we go with this move. You are forced almost. If you block with the rook, we take the rook probably. Otherwise, still that is a mate for sure. I mean, there are so many moves. So yeah, there will be some mate. That move doesn't work. C3 doesn't work. We have to stop this. So a more strong move is bishop c4, which goes this way. And not to allow this, maybe to do something else. There can be other moves. Once we take back, am I really forced to take back? Yes, I think I am. And this is how I can get a little bit up in material. So this trick is one of the idea, bishop a2. Is there any other move that might work, which we are not addressing right now? How are you defending this mate, seriously? There's no way. It goes c4. Still, I mean, I don't know. I think still this move works. Because even if you appear here, it doesn't really matter. We go this way. And hopefully this position is good for me. Everything will appear. I don't see any way other side can survive. I just don't want to calculate. So in this position, I think bishop c4 is almost forced. Takes. Now what is the threat from other side? Because this puzzle doesn't really come with one threat. They come with multiple. And whenever there are multiple threats on the board, it's really hard to figure out. What's the move? Still bishop a2 king there. Looking here. I mean, I'm just trying to go into a sample line. Maybe this was not necessary. Some wrong things move from my side. Let's go all the way back. So what do you think is the correct solution, guys? I think I got it. Okay. मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा, मुझे पता है पोजीशन गाने में गेम में आई तो सोच नहीं पाऊंगा, तभी दिमाग नहीं लगा रहा. See some crazy diagonal things. Yeah, we can see. D5 is also one of the move to consider definitely. Yeah, these puzzles are very hard actually. It's not easy. Like 2914 is the rating of average rating of this least rating of the puzzle. भाई बगल में इंजन चालू करके बेस्ट मूव देख लो और याद कर लो. Prasmi has sent some line. Okay, bishop a2 के बाद bishop c4 then d5. Yeah, d5 is a consideration after this move which we were playing. Sorry, not that. Bishop a2, bishop c4. We are not forced to capture it because the bishop somehow does some duty in long run with the bishop this check threatening a mate. So we can go d5. And if he goes here, then suddenly this bishop activates on this diagonal. And it's crazy to see that this is how we are going to win the queen and win the bishop and win the game. So there is this thing as well in the line. So bishop a2, bishop c4 if appears, we can also go d5 threatening a new I mean, bringing a new threat. He can sack, we can go, and then whatever he does, how is he stopping this? So this is another idea. Bishop a2, bishop c4. We don't need necessarily to capture it because on c3 we have that move. Bishop b8. So we can play d5. It opens up our other bishops, which is a little crazy. At the start, if you see the bishop, do you think it is going that way? But somehow bishop a2 forces that thing. That's quite beautiful to see. भाई अगर तुमने पजल सॉल्व कर लिया और मैं नहीं कर पाया तो क्या हो जाएगा? Kasper is roasting everyone in the chat directly. The social line bishop a2, bishop c4, d5, bx a2, bx a3, qx a3, qx a3. Yes. Okay, so we have already been into that line. So yeah, we have found almost a solution kind of. Just needed a distinction. If he goes here, we simply capture it, and still you can't stop that thing. If you try to do this, we have that. So you can't do anything. So here bishop takes a2, bishop takes a3, q takes a3, q takes a3 plus is the solution. Alejandro is already देखो सब लोग सीरियस कोई तो मजे करे, okay, no problem. सीसी पे चैट देखो. Can we play? I sent you a challenge. Let's play other time, bro. I'm trying not to play that much of chess I mean, these days. That's the main thing. I don't want to play chess too much. So that is why I'm not even playing full arena of mine. So I'm trying to reduce the chess play. And the reason is I can't take the full break from the chess because of the streaming thing. So it can decrease the amount of chess that I'm playing. So that is what I want to do. Because you might have seen my profile. I have lost so many of the games. So, and that is not because I'm playing bad. I'm able to find the good moves, but somehow my brain is not working in the correct way that it should work. This was recent games, so I was won them. Yesterday, like I had lost all the games. These were the losses. So yeah, my brain is not correct in the correct form, so I don't want to play too much of chess. I just want to reduce it to the minimum. 'Cause man, you can test. No, no, let's not do testing the thing. So yeah, the solution was that let's now turn on the engine to see the lines. There are three. Sorry. Okay, it's the move. There is only one move. Bishop takes s6 is just a draw, where white is slightly in a better position after bishop takes s6, queen takes s3, queen takes a3. This position, black is actually white is the one who is winning slightly. We can use our deeper stockfish, which is available to the cloud user or diamond membership user. And deeper stockfish finds plus 1.1 position, plus 1.2 position for white, which means white is having indeed advantage. Like plus one is indeed advantage. Depth 30. 1.2 positions. So there are some lines that is shown according to the engine. Let's have a look at them. What was the line here? So here, king there, the best move is this, king there, and the best move is this, sacrificing the. Sorry, no, sorry, I went in the wrong line. This is the best move. After king here, queen a5 is the best move. Pawn blocks, knight appears back. This is the best angel line, and somehow the white holds the advantage. Plus one, because he's one pawn up. Let's go all the way back. In this capture, it is not the correct move. This is the only correct move. And now black has three choice. Only one choice saves him. Other than that, it's mate in 6-7. Bishop b5 if he plays, which is bishop b5. This is another choice. It's mate in 7 with rook takes b5. I don't know why that move has been suggested. Crazy engine. And there is c3. c3 we go with bishop h6, queen h6. No, g5 first. Okay, blocking this. 6 f4. Then just delaying the mate because the mate is definitely going to occur. And and there we go. This is the mate. So after bishop a2, this is the only move to save himself. Now, if I take this way, actually, this is still better for white, given that he can play bishop to d2, attacking the queen and threatening some good things. Wow, bishop to d2 exists, attacking the queen. Nice. We cannot do that because of that. Amazing. So we can't take on c4. We have to play the only move, which is d5, opening up our other bishop. And that's pretty weird and correct. And now bishop takes e3, queen takes a3 is the only forced move. And queen takes c3 check, king d2, and we are winning. +6 if you want the engine line of the top engine choice. How is it winning for black? We can show you. I mean, I can show you that as well. Yeah, rating is something we do not need to care a lot. I also don't care rating a lot, except than the day where I'm pushing my ratings. Just one game, bro. Why do I play, bro? Okay, we can play maybe. So this is the best engine line plus -6 position. Let me show the people some best engine line. Where were we? After queen takes a3, we're here, right? King there, queen there, and then this is how the game would go. You don't need to understand this necessarily. Jian wants to play a game. Let me play him. Just one एक साथ push करते हैं rating. Uh, are you suggesting or are you saying a statement? Because if you are saying एक साथ push करते हैं means you are pushing and you want me to push as well. Otherwise, if you are suggesting, then sorry, if you are just saying that I push the rating at once, then yeah, I do push my ratings when I feel good to push my ratings. In this line, I should have some chances. Somehow Jian figures out a way to save himself. Wait a minute. After castle, you are not supposed to take that, brother. You're not supposed to take that. It's +1 position. Do I know my engine stuff? Bro is going to give me the wins for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't play anything wrong, na? Bro is going to give me the win. That is what it looks like. The problem is I don't know the best move here. My bad, man. I don't know the best move. What is wrong with me? That's the problem. I don't know the best move. I have to figure out best move my own. Here my engine line. I forget my engine line. Okay. So generally rook c1 or bishop here is one of them is correct. Generally when this appears, then you go with that, I guess. In this position, I go with this. So I had seen the engine lines like once and I forget them and again I can remember in the position like some good grandmaster does. Wait. This is the move, but why am I not so sure on it? That's what I'm worried about. Bro decides to castle. Why? On castle, I think this move exists. On this, engine actually likes to capture here, I believe. And on this, we capture back, double our pawn, and use our king in order, rook in order to attack. That's what I think engine recommends. Yes, everything you don't need to remember. Like if you have seen once in the line, you can try to figure that out in the game with the ideas that you have remembered. Instinct? No, no, not instinct. On understanding, we have to play. So yeah, the streamer. Yeah, yeah. My learn. I mean, my move forgotten. I mean, I got forgotten. I forgot my move when D6 was played. I just wanted to figure it out on my own. After that, well, I have seen those things, so I tried to remember all of them. And knight goes back. No problem. We win the piece. Now it's me who can figure out a way to lose somehow out of even these positions. So you can trust me, guys. I can figure out a way to lose even from these positions. Can I do this knight g5 idea or not? I'm not sure, man. These moves are comes in such a way that I cannot understand them. Oh, I can't place the knight there. Sad life. What's wrong with me, bro? Wait a minute. We're able to flag him on time, otherwise the position was slightly better for me. Just because my opening worked. Let's have a look at this. 94, that's 6. Call me engine, guys. And yes, Akash bhai, are you here? Prazu was saying na, that after this Omari, Omai will play perfect. That is it. Did CM find that move or not? Bro has sent me the whole game, actually. Control V. So let's have a look at the position. It was pretty much a weird thing going on. So let's look at the position which we have to take care of. Where is that position? Oh, okay. So what happens in the game is, let's flip the board. Here it is. After rook g4 blunder move, knight e2 was found by the candidate master. Queen e1 was played. I told you like this is the more natural move. And then what was played? Queen takes f3 was played. This and this was played because all those lines are too weird to be found. And black still wins the game. So yes, Akash Bhai is right at the end of the day. That you don't need to solve puzzles every time. This is how the game ended. Here, opponent resigned or maybe got flagged. It was my game was 94.6, almost 95, and it is because I knew the opening. My opponent walked into a line where he should not have walked into. Knight takes is, I mean, after knight takes e4, sword castle, and knight takes is a mistake. It gives like plus. No, it's not plus one position. My bad. I think after this and this is plus one. Yeah, plus one is here. I go here. Brilliant move. What? Hey, just come. It's not. It is given brilliant move in the past. Today it is not giving brilliant move because I sacked the rook. Are you kidding me? Just come. This used to be brilliant move, bro. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Let me use the maximum depth of Stockfish and let me review once again. This used to be brilliant move most of the times. Bishop a3. I have remember. Yeah, in past it used to be brilliant move, bro. Bro is farming. Uh, brilliance remembering engine lines. No, that gambit I used to play, so I know this thing. This I have made video also on this. Like this line I have also included in my Italian opening video. I had made it very way ago, like when I was 14, 1500. Jian से हमेशा fast खेलो, okay. I remember it. In past I was like 1500, and then I used to play this line, and then I left playing this line again, and again I'm back to this line. So yeah, I play Italian opening, but I keep on changing the lines. Great move. Chesscom is stealing my brilliancy, guys. This was a brilliant move, sacrificing Daruk. D6, I told you like this is the move, and on D5, Bishop goes here. I am sure that is the brilliant move. Okay, this is brilliant move. Full rook sacrificed. So D6, I go here, there, queen there, pawn D5, knight there is best. Okay, takes pawn there, queen appears here best. He goes there, bishop here best. Here, knight here, brilliant. Knight Z5. He takes here, rook here is not the best. What the best move is exactly? Queen to D4. Okay, trying to put some pressure here. I mean, Indian only finds this ever move. Human being doesn't find every time. What I played is also fine. Second best move, third best move. Takes, knight A6, takes, and then queen G3. Best move. Rook even best move. I'm on 10 second. Are you able to see this? I'm on 10 second finding the best move. Best move. And that is not the best. Maybe rook f1 is no, bishop takes f6 is played. Okay, I missed that because I was low on time. I was trying to move and not to get mated back rank. Because when this appeared, I was trying to move this thing up and it might have gotten back ranked. So I was a little hopeless here. So I went this fast and then it's trying to play some good moves, defend this bishop. And here my opponent gets flagged. I was in a better position definitely. आपको brilliant के लिए ज्यादा पैसा देने पड़ेंगे. Yes, you have to give money to chess.com for each brilliance. Bro, Elo is so goated that he can easily defeat 2000. No, not easily. I can defeat, but not easily. So yeah, we got some 95 accuracies. This was my win against Jian after a long time. Finally, I equalized my score. Otherwise, like at the start in our matches, I used to win. And recently, I had lost all the games against him. Just see this: three losses back to back, two wins, and then again two losses, one draw, one loss, one win, one loss, one win, two losses. Then recently, I was losing more. And at the start, I have like defeated one, two, three, four. Even though he was higher rated, slightly 300 rated higher than me, still I have gotten 3-0, 4-0, one loss, two loss, and then I here again three wins. So something like that was the average start. And recently I was getting crushed against him because he's playing good. Like he's a higher player than me, and he has finally understood me. So I'm no more that tricky to him. मैं भी भेजू भाई. Why do you want to bro? आकाश भाई, why do you want to beat me bro? बच्चे को हरा के क्यों खुश होना चाहते हो भाई? Okay, let's play AK the Legend. Bro is a little lower rated, so yeah, bro. Why do you send me rated challenge? Okay, today he has sent me unrated. Good job. Uh, Now you will see what I have remembered. So I have remembered that you have to go here and you have to go here. That much all. And d6 is a very passive move in my point of view. You can go there and there. I remember from here, I only know the ideas. I don't know anything, but I just know the ideas. Oh, ho, bro. What is going on? I didn't understand. I think I'm forced. I get a tempo. Bro decides to go with the knight here. Ah, if I go there, I get mated. Seriously, that is the problem. I can't castle. Okay, not bad. I'm not sending him. Okay, okay. Then whom we are talking about? You want me to get mated? Do you want that, guys? Do you want me to get mated? You know what? I want to protect my. I either want to go d3, attacking him. Knight here. Bishop there, pawn here. Oh wow. d3 bishop here. d4 knight here. Oh no. Life is tough, man. Life is tough. d3 or d4 or knight f7. Because knight will also appear here. c3 should not be the choice. I have no idea. d4. 9 seconds left for me to make a move. I'm sorry if I blundered because I'm not able to understand. On knight, on bishop here, I think I can go king f2. Just cutting off the queen's vision. That is what I'm trying to do. Knight appears here. Only move. So don't think here. Knight might appear here. We are going to do this maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. So maybe. That move not appears. This appears. I go there. I have other moves as well, I believe. Knight appears here. Engine will love me to capture b takes for some reason. Let's go. That is still defended. Takes occurs. We are good. Let's attack in the center. Always keep center in under your control because that is what matters. No idea why not take that. Generally bringing the PC is also fine. Oh, wait a minute. I have not moved my king, right? I'm forgetting the thing. Did I move my king or not? Because I really would love to castle. Oh, wow. How did I castle? How was I able to castle? How did it happen? Castling was allowed? I mean, after all of this chaos on the board, somehow I was able to castle in this game. Pretty weird, to be honest. I don't know what would happen here. Oh no, I didn't see that coming. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. We're very low on time, so we don't really mind what is going to happen. Ah, I'm low on time, bro. 9 dot some seconds. Let's go here. Oh no, 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 no. What do I see here? Nothing. Oh no, I lost on time. How was it so slow? How am I losing to him recently? Learn English with me. Hello, bro. VT. Hello, VT. How are you doing? Home by first guy. I don't know. I don't think black was better. I mean, any moment that much. I will see if black was better or not. Maybe bishop f2 was slight of a thing that he could have done against me. Other than that, we'll review. Let's see. How did I lose to this gambit? Like last two time, I think out of three, I have lost this against this gambit. भाई ठीक से खेलो वरना सिद्धि गणेश में फिर से 5/9 आएगा. Bro, remember Siddhi Ganesh? And there we go. I have given black two, three chances. That is why my position was slightly bad. 40% is the accuracy from my side. From my opponent's side, 49. So yeah, he played like 1,000 elo. I played like a 500. I forgot. Sorry, I played like a 300. I forgot that is one also in my rating in front. So the game started with a move that I had remembered. Up to here, I was fine. And this was also not the best. What the hell? What do you want? Bishop d5? Seriously? No. Then what do you want? Castle? No. Then what do you want? D3? Yes. Why? I don't understand. So yeah, whatever we do is a wrong thing. Knight takes is not needed. Just let the knight be there so that the queen is never looking at this. And this is where I went wrong. Okay, bishop takes f2 works somehow. And here he was better. That move is not the best. We want now Inchen to help us. In this position, I can simply play d3 and it is better. It is equal still. Here d3 helps me. Okay, I am not understanding some ideas. And there we go. There. And he captures. I capture. That was not the best move. The best move is still d3, kicking the knight out. Knight moves f2, queen d2. And trying to go there, trying to get this. If rook takes here, we have that. So somehow Indian figures out that white is better here. In the game, what I played was f3, knight there, and knight there, knight here, queen here, knight there. Queen is a blunder. If he plays bishop to e6, I didn't see that. Wow, what a weird way to think in these positions. What is this, bro? 8x b3. What happens? How knight x h1? And he's better here. I thought my queen is getting trapped. No, it's not getting trapped. In game, something weird happens here. He takes me. I'm better. Knight x d6 is the correct choice. How do I think that as the correct move? No, I can't. Bishop g5 is not liked. And once queen takes a c7. Oh, I missed this. How? On bishop here, how did I miss this move? Can't believe it. I'm missing some wrong moves. Here, a castle. Castling is a blunder. This is why I don't castle, guys. Knight f3 is a correct choice. No problem. Castle. I just wanted my king to get safe. Here I'm better. I'm winning this almost. I don't know what happened. I didn't expect his king to go there. I was slightly low on time. So I didn't expect his king to go there. I thought his king might go there and can give the check. Otherwise, this simply wins. There isn't much that one can do. It was made in 24, which obviously I would have found with 11 seconds on the clock. There would be some mate, don't worry. I don't know. I lost this game. Bullet Master is sending a challenge. Let's see how good is he in Blitz. स्ट्रीमर सीबीएसई बोर्ड के फेवरेट स्टूडेंट होंगे let's go with this. We are in the four night Italian. Let's capture. Now for now, this is the position where I say theory in practice is same in theory, but not in practice. For some reason, I'm not able to win this position many times. When opponent goes for a good position, like this position, according to Injin, that is not the correct choice. Injin wants, I mean, he wants this move at some point of the time. So I need to be very careful about that fact. I want to go this. He goes back. There might exist this diagonal thing. So for that thing, I have to, I mean, for that move, I have to be a little careful. I go here. Knight, there is the choice that he can make. So this person is better for black, but I'm not able to understand it. I think I need to ask Vivek Sarkar, bro, why is this person better? Tell me. Queen goes to e1. I mean e8, not e1. The idea of queen e8 in general is just to go and bulldoze some things in this area. Go with the center and try to break him. Bishop here I don't understand because on takes I have this thing and there is no h6. Takes. Wait, is there anything that I'm hanging? Hope not. Oh no, there is. There is, I guess there is. On this, queen b3 might appear. I have bishop e6. So I take here, queen goes to b3. Check. King moves up. Knight appears here. Takes. Knight appears here. I think that's the way I can lose the game. I'm not sure. I cannot calculate because I'm mad. I don't want to think too much. I think it is losing. I'm just feeling that. So probably it is the position where I have to go with my move. Queen takes here. Still, that is hanging, but this time maybe it is not hanging that much. If I go there, he takes me. No. What do I do here? 1 minute 9 seconds versus some more seconds on the clock. Forget everything. Play the most natural move. Bullet master will be good in bullet time, so I have to be very careful and make sure that time never appears. What is wrong with me? Why am I calculating some weird lines in my head? I don't know what is wrong with me, bro. I'm messing up these positions. Mm. 56 versus 26. I'm also still trying to figure out if there's anything left in these positions. is up by one piece. Lol, I lost. Okay, resign. I don't know what happened in this game. Somehow they lose this position, even though engine likes this position for black. I just don't understand. This position is like -1 or -2. But most of the times I'm able to lose this position. That move is also fine. That move is also I think fine. Or maybe bishop f5 was better. Maybe bishop here, maybe not better. I don't know. Yeah, he was kind of sense of humor. I don't know what you are talking about. RS yet nahi niklega. I'm not able to handle this person somehow. Bro believing yeah, Vivek bro is god of chess. ये अपोनेंट से पूछे इसका स्कोर मेरे अगेंस्ट कितना है हुज स्कोर बुलेट मास्टर हुज हेलो सोना वेलकम टू स्ट्रीम माय वाटर इज फिनिश्ड लेट माय लास्ट कमेंट यहाँ यूज करना सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर व्हिच सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर ब्रो गुड गेम ब्रो so yes I'm not able to win this position even though Injun likes these positions I mean from here और एसिड वाला कमेंट आर एच मुझे अपने घर जाना है किंग जी गेट जाने नहीं देंगे तुझे ओके सब नु भाई इंजन को छोड़ के yes so in this position what was the plan let's have a look at it slightly we'll also click on the game review maybe c3 now e4 is the best move direct what I played is h6 still a fine move h6 is top choice also e4 is also top choice engine is debating engine likes this was there bishop g4 is not liked by the engine likes bishop takes h3 direct oh wow otherwise engine likes g5 wow g5 is actually better because in that my king is more breathing and -3 is the position now how can I lose this position because the reason is I don't understand this position somehow my king is weirdly placed I don't know what is the advantage of -3 engine figures out but for human level this position is very hard there we go e4 I find this move and somehow I find this also I find d takes e4 is queen takes e4 is not liked by the engine d takes e4 he goes there what is the correct move bishop e6 works when he thinks works nice maybe it works hard to understand I calculated slightly felt it might not work and this is not liked by the engine we go here he takes knight takes was not the correct choice I some completely forgotten this idea I had forgotten this idea he finds the correct move and I don't know what do I do I'm in a losing position here I got low on time as well I spent time earlier I got a good position but could not win it and later he was completely winning I blundered my rook and then there we go time to resign yeah e4 was a move at some point 39 moves I'm losing the game let's play tomorrow now guys for today let it be this much let's meet tomorrow tomorrow I might be streaming in the daytime and make sure all of you are looking at my most recent YouTube post and joining the arena of Chess Point, which is a 25 US dollar arena on Saturday. We are going to do that arena. What is the name of website? Chess Point. So make sure you are joining that through my most recent YouTube post. Uh, there are both the links to join the site and also the arena. We have Corteta Chess, Agrawal family is here, Scar 98 is here, Kisu is here. So yeah, we have our viewers like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know who is our viewer. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. And 9. Maybe this is also 10. I myself 11. Prazu 12. So yeah, we have people here. Other I don't know who exactly they are. Maybe they are appearing with some different names. So make sure all of you are joining this arena. Let's meet tomorrow. I play with a 70.3 accuracy. My opponent plays with 80.5. Both of us had blundered once. This was my blunder. Opponent had blundered earlier. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So let's meet tomorrow. Till then, bye bye everyone. Have a good time. Countdown starts. 3, 2, and 1. Bye.